I'm seeing red. The hunger for war is in my blood. Hunger is flowing in my lungs. You can see it in my eyes. I am the phoenix about to rise. I'm seeing red to a higher level dead. Hear the voice inside my head telling me this is not the end. I'm seeing red to a higher level dead. Hear the voice inside my head telling me this is not the end. I'm seeing. One-man army under the gun. Locked and loaded. Here I come. Laying on your back. Always at the ready to attack. I'm seeing red to a higher level dead. Hear the voice inside my head telling me this is not the end. I'm seeing red to a higher level dead. Hear the voice inside my head telling me this is not the end. I'm seeing. I'm seeing. I'm seeing red to a higher level dead. Hear the voice inside my head telling me this is not the end. I'm seeing red to a higher level dead. Hear the voice inside my head telling me this is not the end. I'm seeing. I'm seeing.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Second Amendment Ranch.
Welcome back, y'all. Good to see some of y'all again. So, for those of y'all who know, I had to chop the beard off this week, and I thought I could do it by myself. I could not. So,
Crystal Kunkel, this is the Second Amendment Ranch. We talk about your gun rights in all the states. She was wanting to know on BB's Down Home Cooking page there. So that's what we're doing. Just looking at everybody that's in here. I see 13 people watching us. Chime in the chat room here to let us know. We had a lot of them coming in last week.
yeah. And if for those of y'all that are here, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, if you wanted to discuss what we're discussing with us, if you ever want to come onto the show, just let us know. I always post the Discord link and everything like that. If you want to jump in immediately, that's fine as well. We love having guests on here. Oh,
Let's
don't
see.
forget, if you share out and get 10 friends to say that you sent them. So as soon as they come in, they say your name, sent me, you get entered to win a free t-shirt. Last week, it was a free t-shirt and the option to control the beard. And I really didn't think anybody was going to be able to do it. As soon as I offered up the beard, everybody in here was like, "Oh, go time now!" I got
Yeah, they did it in 30 minutes.
yeah, which is absolute like good job for y'all. But why can't y'all do that
Oh,
weekly?
yeah. Right. I mean, we put that out. It was slow in the beginning, and boy, we had a run with April and Mary doing it back and forth, back and forth, and back and forth. And then Mary kind of took off, and all her friends started joining.
Yeah, that.
And she's not even in the chat room yet. So the unveil has to wait until Mary gets in the chat room.
Yeah, so if y'all see Mary, yell at her.
Yeah, that's right. She better be getting on here real quick. But a shout out to everybody that's in here. Nick, Simple Man's in the chat room. Julie Little Spud. Crystal's yeah, I'll mess that last name up. Crystal, you're in here. Luke's in here. April's in here. Zach Zimmer's in here. Did you get that guest for today? No, we didn't get no guest today, Luke.
Unfortunately, I've been trying to get Boone Cutler, but he did not respond today. I'm hoping at some point in time he will make it to the show. He said he wants to be on. So all we can do is wait and hope at some point in time he responds.
Right. Ross Golden's in here. Hey, Ross.
Yeah.
One of the regular listeners. I know he watches all our shows. I see it up there where he likes them and everything.
Well, if Dogsy is Luke, I think. Luke, we are talking about some of the medical conditions that are disqualifiers for owning firearms today. Are you interested in talking about that? Listen here, Bubba. You just got to the Navy. I've been out of the Navy longer than you've been thinking about going into the Navy. So it looks like Luce and Larson are interested in talking about the mental disabilities. So I'm going to go ahead and get that link posted in our Discord for them.
Okay. And a big shout out to State of Mind for letting us. We have their permission to show their videos on our opening and any of our shows here. So thank you very much for that. And Facebook and YouTube, you better be listening to that. We have permission.
I have screenshots of them giving permission. So at some point in time, I'm hoping that we can get the lead singer from State of Mind to come in here.
Right.
So we'll see.
And you can catch all their videos on YouTube.
Yes. So while we wait for Luke and Larson to show up, I just posted the StreamYard link for them. S202, the Shush Act bill. Currently, the last update they had for anything about this bill was January 24th in 2019. I know we covered this a while back. And for some reason, this came to my desk a couple months ago for the show. But the only thing that happened was it was read twice and referred to the Committee on Finance. So I don't know why that hasn't gained any more headway.
We got them both in.
All right, go ahead. Bring them up. Yep.
Oh, I got him. Okay, you got one. Hey, guys. How you doing today?
We're doing very well.
Yeah, Richard Mueller, I am covering my face in shame. I have lost the beard. Seeing as some of y'all couldn't get the 10 friends to come and join in and save me. Although I am getting a little thirsty and this is not water in here.
Right. I thought I had a different host this morning before the show started when he popped in. So
I look so weird without a beard.
I am wearing a ponytail in solidarity with Cameron today and his
Yeah.
lost beard.
So,
I'd say Larson's got more of a beard than you got right now.
they'll just have to wait and see now. won't they?
Oh, could be. The drama's building up.
So
I guess I better call Mary and tell her to get on here.
probably.
I got to find my phone.
As far as the Texas constitutional carry goes, there has been no more updates since the last time we talked about it. However, Texas sheriffs are urging lawmakers to keep amendments they believe are important to public safety as lawmakers negotiate the final version of a permitless carry. House Bill 1927 would allow anyone to carry a handgun without a license as long as they are otherwise prohibited from having a firearm. The bill passed out of the Senate May 5th after getting previous approval from the House, but several changes were made. Among the amendments were alterations made agreeable to the Sheriff's Association of Texas. But on the House on Wednesday declined to accept the changes made in the Senate, prompting the formation of a conference committee to come up with a version acceptable to both chambers. The committee is made up of 5 senators and 5 House members. Texas is the cusp of a watershed victory for the Second Amendment. House Speaker Dade Phelan tweeted Thursday, Dan Patrick and I are energized and optimistic that the House and Senate will get House Bill 1927 done, and very soon. So I'll keep you updated as that comes along. I know y'all see me keep pulling this up. No, you're not going to get a sneak peek. Everybody's already like, oh, it's coming down. Nope. So, tough titties. You can wait.
You want me to bring that one up about Missouri?
Yes, please.
Let me scroll up a little bit.
This is going to be interesting to do.
Can you do it that way, or you want me to read it?
I was trying to get a drink.
The drama is building, folks.
I was trying to get it to where they couldn't see nothing, so it was really like, got to leave the mask on. Like, how am I going to do this? I promise. The more y'all let me enjoy this, the funnier I get. Or the more you enjoy this, the funnier I get. You know, it depends.
Oh, yeah.
The more you drink, the better I look and sound. But Missouri senators on Thursday passed a bill to block local police from enforcing federal gun laws, sending the bill to the House just hours before lawmakers' Friday deadline. The Republican-led Senate voted 22-10 in favor of the bill. If enacted, the Missouri measure would penalize local police departments if their officers enforced federal gun laws. Those agencies could be sued and would face a minimum of $50,000 in fines. Federal law enforcement could still enforce gun laws, but any Missouri officers would be barred from helping. Republican backers said they are motivated by the possibility of a new federal gun restrictions under Democratic President Joe Biden and the Democratic-led House. Idaho's Republican Governor Brad Little signed a similar bill into law Tuesday. Copyright 2021, the Associated Press, all rights reserved. This material may be public. Yeah.
Right. And it goes to the governor tomorrow morning to be signed.
So if you're in Missouri and you see local police department enforcing gun laws from the federal state or from the federal house, somebody's getting a pee-pee slap.
Yeah, big time.
So, quick thing, I actually went through and read all of HR 127.
Oh,
Two things, right? One, I can see some sense behind it. I'm not saying I like it, but I can see some sense behind it because I'm desensitized to that sort of thing living in the UK. Most of the stuff that's on it when it comes to licensing is already in place, so I can understand it. Also, two, do laws have to make grammatical sense in the US? Because some of the grammar in there was horrid.
We did cover that whole bill here on the ranch, and it was a giant cluster.
English isn't my first language. It's hard enough to read for me to begin with. That just made it 10 times worse.
Yeah,
I can imagine.
It's not a pretty bill. It's not.
No, it's not. And Julie even noticed it, and she's from Australia.
Yeah. So
Now, if we can get all our Americans to understand that, we'd be in a lot better shape.
Yeah. I mean, if you do follow me on Facebook, you've seen that a lot of Americans aren't making a lot of common sense right now. For one, I shared a meme where everybody's hoarding gasoline. Well, the gentleman in the Hummer decided he was going to take a bunch of gasoline home in plastic tubs in his Hummer and have a smoke. Ladies and gentlemen, gasoline itself is not inherently flammable. However, the fumes are extremely flammable.
I've been watching the fallout of this. I've seen pictures of people putting in cardboard boxes, plastic bags.
Oh, did you see the girl that decided to use diesel because regular gas was out?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Said, it doesn't make your car faster or louder. It just shuts the whole thing down.
Yeah.
This is your educational money at work, ladies and gentlemen. Like, what happened to common sense? What happened to educating people? Now we've got all these morons led by technology that don't know the difference. Like, it's one thing if it's an accident. I know some gas stations have green regular gas nozzles while their diesel is black. So that can confuse quite a few people. But for normal situations and being able to read, when I look, I can see 80, 83, 90, whatever it says on there, and see that this is gasoline and this is diesel. And I know my truck is not a diesel.
Speaking about gas prices, actually, I paid £15 for 10 litres of gas today.
What's that break down to? Let's see.
All
10
right.
liters would be what, 2.5 gallons?
Roundabout, I'd say.
And 15 pounds would be how much in American dollars?
Roundabout $20. I'd say.
21.15.
20 per 2.5 gallons. Oh my Lord.
Yeah, and that was on the cheap side.
So for 2.5 gallons at 20, so you're paying 9 something for a gallon of gas here in America. No, our gas prices are still just slightly below $3 a gallon.
What's it down in Houston?
About 285.
That's what,
284.
284.9 up here. If you can find it. We're having a gasoline shortage up here.
I still haven't had a problem getting gasoline. Of course, if I see somebody getting gasoline and there is a shortage, I promise I will always have enough gas and chain to move you out of the one pump that still has gasoline so I can continue to go to work. Because if you are hoarding like a moron, I'm going to treat you like a moron.
And imagine the idiots that's getting home with these bags of gas.
Yeah,
Where are they storing them at?
Exactly. Let's not
time I
forget
checked-
that gasoline is corrosive to plastic.
Yeah, it does eat through plastic.
Now, you do have plastic gas containers, but that's a different type of plastic.
Yeah, they're actually rated for gasoline. So,
Oh, April got it up in Idaho for $3.09 a gallon. Ooh. It's getting there, folks.
Lawson,
so
what's gas?
are
like in
y'all happy that we got rid of the man that has mean tweets now?
Yeah.
I'd rather have a dude be a jackass on social media and pay a $1.80 for gas.
I'm not being funny. If Trump writ that HR 127 bill, at least it would make bloody sense.
Yeah, you're true, Luke. If his people would have wrote it and him, the grammar would have been good and it would have made more sense.
Yeah, I agree. So, when the gas was rationed, so gasoline was rationed in Australia, they made it so that there were odd, even plate tag days.
Yep.
So you could only get gas on certain days.
Yep.
The funny part is The Simpsons even had this. I swear, the dude that made The Simpsons was from the future.
We had a
Because he had-
thing the other, I think it was like 2-3 months ago, where our version of Walmart in the UK, which is called Asda, got accused of putting water in their gasoline to water it down, and it was killing people's engines. Like,
Duh.
right, killing people's engines, and like people refused to go to Asda. Yeah, I ended up not going there again. I go to Texaco. I go to like the middle class sort of gas station.
I've been thinking about getting a gas can and filling it with water and sugar and putting it on my front porch.
Oh, just put it in the back of your truck.
Or that.
Somebody will take it.
Or someone will nick it.
Exactly. And I can't stand thieves. So, you want to be a thief and play stupid games? Ladies and gentlemen, a blown up engine is one hell of a stupid prize.
Indeed. And to answer your question, Luke, it is $7.2 in dollars. $7.02 per gallon.
Per gallon,
Ooh.
okay. I was
God.
about to say, if you use liters over there, that's a whole lot.
Now, okay, what do you guys drive over there where you're at?
They all drive Volvos in the IKEA wagon.
No, what do you drive?
Oh, me personally, I drive a Ford Fiesta ST EcoSport.
Larson, what do you drive?
Currently, I own 2 cars. One I can't drive these days because of the gas prices, and that's my Ford Raptor. And I have an old Volvo that is a diesel.
Well, you got lucky having a diesel, I'll say that much.
He's got a Ford Raptor. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's an expensive experience.
Yeah, that's an expensive little toy over here.
Yeah.
Larson knows what
I
happened
can-
to my Volkswagen Amarok. When gas prices went up, I sold it.
And that is one car I'm never going to sell. Because that was the last gift I ever got from my father before, well, he went
Yeah.
off
Yeah.
Right.
on the last journey.
Yeah. Can't blame you there.
No, that's
So-
that's something you don't get rid of.
No. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, if you do share and get your 10 friends to come, you can win a free t-shirt. I don't know what I'm going to sacrifice next time. It won't be the beard. And you will not be able to pick a tattoo for me. Sorry, I've got too many asshole friends that would do this just to spite me. I'm not kidding. We had a buddy back in school when I was in the Navy who said, if you win this bet, you can pick a tattoo for me. And we got him a camel toe.
I'm gonna get my phone. I gotta call Mary. She's got to get on here.
We called up and we told him he had to get a camel design on his toe. So now he will always have a camel toe. I'm so tired
I'm
of
so
this.
sorry.
Can we
I
just
am gonna-
acknowledge what do you want, Nelson? What's up?
I'm going to have to step off because people are shouting for me in the background like madmen.
Go kick somebody's butt.
Can we just acknowledge that Carl has got an AR-15 with wood furniture in the background? I've never seen that, and that's sick as hell.
Well, they do have AR-15s have many, many different modifications available nowadays. You can basically make an AR-15 look or do whatever you want it to do. It's a Barbie for grown men. Same for the AK-47. Now it's a little harder to modify the AK-47 for the fact that its engineering was so complex. Chris, you can wait for the bandana, damn it. We're trying to build the suspense. Everybody here knows I had to cut the beard off.
Don't have too much experience with AR-15s here in the UK, because if you do get something that's in 5.56, it's going to be either straight pull or an actual bolt action. The only AR-15s we've got are 22s made by Mossberg.
Yeah, no, I'll pass. No wonder you can't have any gun fun over there because all the good guns are banned. Actually, funny part is I bumped into my old supervisor from my last job at the job I currently work at. He wants to go shooting. And I'm like, you do realize ammo prices are hell right now, right?
See, we haven't got that over here in the UK. Ammo prices have just stayed the same.
Yeah, because not everybody can own a gun over there.
Yeah. And I can still walk into a shop and buy a suppressor and walk out with it the same day.
Yeah, get bent. That's because nobody has a gun for a suppressor.
Oh,
If you don't own a gun, what's the point of owning a suppressor? Just to say I own one?
Okay,
I would.
Tammy's calling Mary, so we'll find out here real quick. Y'all got to wait for Mary to get in here before it comes down.
Yeah, I'm not looking for
Before the strip tease comes down.
And
Why did Larson bum out?
Oh, he's back. He had some
Okay.
neighbors. I didn't even see him come back. He had some people shouting outside, so he went to go handle business.
Oh, okay.
I have no 45. Are you talking about 45 long Colt there, Chris? Because I'm still waiting to get a gun that uses that. And Julie Little Sputter Remain wants to know whereabouts in the UK. I guess she hasn't watched their shows with y'all in here. So go ahead and reintroduce yourselves a little bit. Tell us where you're from.
Personally, I'm from Wales. Welsh is my first language. So if I do stutter or anything, that's the reason why. And Larson, you can go ahead and introduce yourself now.
Yes, my name is Larson. I'm from Sweden, and same thing. If I stutter, not my first language.
No,
See,
they're both doing great. Their English is pretty good.
Yeah, we get people from all over the world here, and we love bringing them on. And Luke and Larson are actually more of our like behind the scenes guys.
Yeah.
They really do. Any questions y'all have about oddball ammos and firearms, these guys can answer it. Tanks, so they're
tanks.
they're always sitting in our Discord. So if you have any questions for them, or if you want to get on the show, Discord.
Right.
Two things to go along with that. We actually had a whole thing prepared where we had like oddball European and like American firearms that nobody gets into. And we've also got a news story. So the British Army has released the idea of making a Challenger 3 tank. This is huge news for the tank community.
I can hear you getting a little hot and heavy from America.
So this means you're either going to see the Challenger 2, which is a fairly up-to-date main battle tank, going to different countries, or going to the civilian market, or being destroyed.
I still want the Abrams, but we can't get those.
You can get an M60.
Unfortunately, in use.
Yeah, I know. So I'll make do with what we can get our hands on. But I can't remember. I really need to start writing down who's asking us for these questions. I thought this topic was going to take a lot longer. Now, if you're curious about your state's specific restrictions for mental health as to why you can't own a firearm, then post your state in the comments, and I'll pull it up real quick. This is off the National Conference of State Legislatures website, and it specifies what each state's requirement is as far as being able to own a firearm. Now, in the state of Texas, no depression, no PTSD, can't be chemically dependent on any type of drugs, so marijuana, alcohol, painkillers, stuff like that. Yeah, meth. So you can't be out dependent on Colorado. All right. You don't have any.
Is it the same in Florida as well? Because that thing's like PUBG at the moment.
Oh, no. Florida's got a lot of restrictions. I don't know why Colorado doesn't have anything. However, Florida, upon receipt of a request for a criminal history record check, the Department of Law Enforcement shall, during a licensee's call or by return call, forthwith review any records available to determine if the potential buyer or transferee has been adjudicated mentally defective or has been committed to a mental institution by a court and is, as a result, is prohibited by state or federal law from possessing a firearm. The Department of Agriculture and Consumer Services shall issue a license to carry concealed weapons or concealed firearms if the applicant has not been committed to a mental institution or under Chapter 394 or similar laws of any other state.
Agriculture, as in farming.
Yep.
Yep.
So you got the guys who deal with farming dealing with guns.
Idaho, a license to carry concealed weapons shall not be issued to any person who is currently suffering from or has been adjudicated as having suffered from any of the following conditions based on substantial evidence: lacking mental capacity as defined in ID code 18210, mentally ill as defined in ID code 66317, gravely disabled as defined in ID code 66317, or an incapacitated person as defined by ID code 155101. So, April, your state is really, really against cripples owning firearms, apparently. That's kind of surprising. Anybody else? Yeah. Anybody else want to know what their state is? Just let us know. Again, the major things they're looking for: PTSD, depression, chemical dependency, felony incarcerations, domestic abuse, and institutionalized. Those are going to be your bigger factors as to being able to own or not own a firearm. So we're going to give y'all a second, like, yeah, okay. If you want to, again, if you want us to know your state, just post it in the comments below and get it going. I'll keep that up for whatever we need to. So
Yeah, keep it up for a little bit.
It's slightly better than Switzerland, though, because Switzerland, they can take away your gun rights by having too many driving offences, too. Yeah. If you go over a certain speed limit on a certain road, you can actually have your gun rights revoked. But they did not outlaw fully automatics over there, as far as I know.
the funny part is Texas is one of the more restrictive states. A person is eligible for a license to carry a handgun if the person is not chemically dependent and is not incapable of exercising sound judgment with respect to the proper use and storage of a handgun. A person is incapable of exercising sound judgment with respect to the proper use and storage of a handgun if the person has been diagnosed by a licensed physician as suffering from a psychiatric disorder or condition that causes or is likely to cause substantial impairment in judgment, mood, perception, impulse control, or intellectual ability, suffers from a psychiatric disorder or condition that is in remission but is reasonably likely to redevelop at a future time, or requires continuous medical treatment to avoid redevelopment, has been diagnosed by a licensed physician determined by a review board or similar authority, or declared by a court to be incompetent to manage the person's own affairs, or has entered in a criminal proceeding a plea of not guilty by the reason of insanity. And April, no, it does not look like ADHD is one of those disqualifying disorders. It can be managed. So,
I called her. She didn't answer, so I messaged her.
Do what?
I said I called her, but I couldn't get through to her.
Oh,
There's no room left on her machine.
sorry about that. I went ahead and muted him real quick. Are there any states you guys are curious to know about what their restrictions are mentally wise?
All European countries, me and Lawson
Misses
got
out.
pretty
She misses
wide
out.
cast on those.
Yeah, but we're here doing America right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Welcome back, Carl. Sorry about that.
what?
I had to mute you real quick.
Yeah, that's all right. And she called Mary but couldn't get through, so she messaged her on Facebook.
Well, she's about to miss out because I'm getting a little hot behind this.
Yeah. I figured that so much. I'm sharing out to all the groups.
Yeah, that's good. Depression and PTSD can also be managed, just saying. I agree, but it can also flare up greatly. So, yes, PTSD and depression can be managed with pills, with marijuana, counseling, everything like that. But the odds are, if somebody has depression and they do have a big flare up, they're probably going to shoot themselves. That's one of the reasons they want to remove permissions from people that do have those kind of problems, because at any point in time they could just be like, you know what, I'm done with life, bye. Oh, Carl, I think it's about time I pop this off. It's getting toasty.
Okay, let me quit sharing right now and get off this here for a second and go back over. Okay, I'm gonna bring you up solo while you do that.
Oh, of course. So I got to be big and pretty for everybody to see.
That's right. Dun, 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 dun. The drum roll.
So this is the aftermath. Yes, I'm going to do this slow and tease y'all.
Oh, she just popped in. Oh, make her wait. Make her wait. Mary, you're
How
late.
long, how long are we making her wait?
Are you ready, Mary? She's got to type in the comment. Are you ready, Mary? Uh-oh, come on. Come on. Oh, this is funny. Like I said, last week we had a contest on sending in more people. She's ready. Let's do it. The big reveal.
It's so weird. They chopped off like 3-4 inches off my face. It's not natural for me. It's
I
not.
was expecting worse.
I've always been very hairy, so it doesn't look like your two beards down there. Mine actually fills in, you know. I don't have hamsters there.
Oh, it's
No.
fine. I've got like a T down here somewhere, like a chin
Yeah.
strap T.
Lucky bastard.
Oh, everybody's liking it.
It's, I mean, the only thing that doesn't grow in like I want it to is the mustache, because I do want to like curl it and handlebar mustache. But everything here wants to just come in like a wrecking ball.
Yeah. Next
So-
time you have a great beard, just do a big old braid.
Well, I think in order to keep getting the viewers, I'm going to have to keep sacrificing the beard.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because look at last time. We got 10 more viewers in like a half hour because
Oh,
somebody
we got
wanted.
more than that.
Yeah,
Remember?
true.
We had about 15.
Yeah, we had 15 people join in a half hour so somebody could win permission to chop off the beard. So,
He chopped off the beard. I bought the shirt.
yeah.
I got the better deal.
Yeah, he did. Which, again, if you want a free T-shirt, get your 10 friends to come in and say, "Hey, Joe
Hey.
Blow sent me," and we'll mark you down. If we
That's
don't,
right.
if we only get one person that gets 10 people coming in, you get the shirt. There's no raffle. There's no drawing. There's no wait. It's immediate. You win. So all you got to do is right now we don't have anybody doing it. So you get 10 friends in the next hour and 20 minutes.
Uh-oh. Don't tempt me with the challenge.
Oh, don't worry. I do plan on growing it and braiding it next time before I do this challenge. So it'll be a hot minute. I might offer up the chest hair.
Yeah, well, you do that, but you're going to get that tattoo. So that's
You're right.
a benefit.
If I have to shave my chest, I might as well go down to the parlor shop and get that tattoo done.
Oh, she said wax it. Oh, you got to wax it live.
Oh,
No,
are we
we
on
do
about like
that.
the chest hair? Are we on
For
about
him to do that, you had to invite 30 people.
Yep. I was about to say, it's got to be a lot better than just 10. If you can get 30 friends to come in here and say, I sent or you sent them, I'll wax the chest live next show.
Oh, that's
It'll
cruel
be-
and
it'll be like
unusual
the-
punishment.
It'll be like the pre-made wax strips that you just put on and peel. But if y'all can get 30 friends to come in and say that you sent them, sure, I'll wax my chest.
Uh-oh, Mary's saying, watch it.
I-
Hey, I'm waiting for the 30 names. I got the notebook right here wrote down.
Oh, so do I. I'll be keeping note.
Yeah, we'll be keeping tabs.
It's not going to be as easy as 10, I promise you right now. So,
And if you get the 30 on there, he'll do it full screen while he's up there, pulling them off, and everybody will have to mute their headphones.
I'll try and watch the profanity, but sure. 30 friends, I'll wax the chest.
It's going to sound like 3 cats on a hot tin roof.
Yeah.
I got a pretty high pain tolerance, so I think I'll do all right. I say that now, but somebody's going to try and do something. And this is I'm only going to do this one today. So you've got an hour and 18 minutes to get 30 friends to join in for me to wax the chest. I ain't going to do this one next week. No prep time. That was bull crap, and y'all know it. I should not have given y'all a week.
No. They had a week to prepare for that last one.
No, today they've only got today.
Yeah.
So let's see if anybody's got the chance.
They got an hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah, they've got time if they bust ass, but we'll see. I don't think they're going to be able to do it.
Start sharing it out, people.
We'll see. I mean, there's some stubborn people out there,
That's right.
but if this is what I have to do to get the shares out there, then it's what I have to do. Carl, again, if they win, you have to buy the T-shirt
I know.
because this is going to suck.
Oh, I'll enjoy buying it.
I think Carl's got the better deal. What do you two think down there? He buys a shirt, I got to suffer.
Yeah, to be
Hey.
fair.
This was his idea to start off with.
That's
Hey,
like
man.
you buying the farm and he's buying the cows.
That's right.
It gets the content or it gets the viewership.
It gets it out big time. It gets it out. Too bad Rodney Norman's not on here. He could have 50,000 of them in here real quick.
I don't want to know what he would want for 50,000.
Oh, it's hard to tell.
Full body wax.
Oh,
Wax,
I would
sack,
need
and
help.
crack.
I would need help doing that one.
What? Oh, let's see. What was that movie with Mel Gibson where he was selling those products?
Oh,
Remember? And he had to put that wax on his legs and pulled it off.
Oh,
God.
Oh, he screamed like, oh, crazy. That's what I was thinking of when you said you was going to wax your chest. I was like, oh, no.
I'll do what I can to stay moderately quiet. I make no promises, but I will do everything in my power to not make somebody's ears bleed.
But the funny part is, Second Amendment Ranch, we do real stories and we try to make it fun.
I think they get more fun out of everything than I do because I cut the beard, wax the chest. Next it's going to be like wax the butt, nair the private parts. Like I'm going to be
Oh no.
bald as a baby.
Larson's seen the reviews that I've found for like hair removal cream on Amazon. You cannot make it through it without laughing.
Actually, send that to him.
I'll send it to him after the show so he can
Yeah, do that,
he
do that.
can read that on the show.
We got some sick and twisted viewers here.
Oh.
There are some sick and twisted viewers here.
The nice thing about it, though, his beard right now is the shortest I've seen that since I met him a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was expecting full Clark Kent when I came on today, to be fair.
No.
No, that was the picture he showed last week.
Yeah, I know, that's what I was expecting.
And it did look like Clark Kent.
I was so worried somebody was going to make me shave everything. I haven't been clean shaven in probably close to 6 years now. let's see. I got out of the Navy 2015. 2000, so 5 years. 2000, late 2017 would have been, or January 2017 was when I went ironworking and started growing the beard out. So January 2017, I haven't clean shaven since then. Now it has been chopped and styled many different times, but I have not been clean shaven in 5 years.
Well, it looks like we're going to have to get the pictures all set up so I can send them to Katie, that friend of mine, to do the calendar. We got 2 of them in there that's wanting the calendar.
Yeah, I guess we need.
I'll have to do pictures of you when you wax. If they get to 30 people in there, that'd make the calendar right there. All the facial expressions.
Yeah, like we'll do one pinup month, and the rest are just going to be weird photos of me, I guess.
Mhm.
You've got to do December with you on a bearskin rug in front of a fire with just a Christmas present. Nothing else, just a Christmas present.
Bearskin rug and a Christmas present.
With the big red bow.
Oh, Lordy.
I'll tell you what,
Oh, the
it's
ranch
funny.
goes different ways.
We'll make the calendar when we hit, 5,000 viewers
Yeah.
for the Bill of Right Network?
Yep.
So 5,000 viewers, if we can get 5,000 people, because we're already at 2,000, if we can get 5,000 people to follow the Bill of Rights Network, we'll make a calendar. And y'all can...
Now that's the way. No, yeah, that's one way of doing it. Crystal down here, Chris Mine. Quick, make 30 fake accounts and join.
So 5,000 people. Problem is, if you make 30 fake accounts and we start seeing the same name pop up over and over and over again, you ain't going to get that count. So it's got to be 30 different friends.
Just start sending it out to friends and tell them go over the Bill of Rights Network on Facebook, like the page and follow, and let's get them up there.
I believe you can also get banned from Twitch from having too many fake accounts following you too.
Right.
Yikes. So again, 30 friends to wax the chest, but it's only available today. You still only get one t-shirt though.
That's right.
You still only get the one t-shirt. But 5,000 following the Bill of Rights Network, and we'll make it a calendar. I don't know how many we're going to make because that's going to be money coming out of our pocket. But if we can get that number, and we'll get 6 months.
Yeah, we're less than that.
No, I'm saying you want to give them 6 months to do that.
Yeah. Well, let's see. Yeah, I'll give them 6 months. That'll put us right under a year that we've been doing the Bill of Rights Network.
So 6 months, it's so June, July, August, September, October, November, late November, early December.
We'll give them until Christmas Day.
Yeah.
Okay? That way we'll start the new year out with over 5,000 followers.
And that means that the calendar can go to y'all on next year and have everything.
Well, I guess Mary may have got one. It's Nathan Palmer. Hey, Mary Bright.
So Mary's got one. Why are you so determined to have me wax my chest, Mary? Sick mother. So Nathan, welcome. I guess he already dipped out. I was going to say, welcome to the Second Amendment Ranch. What we do here is talk about guns and talking about actually setting up the ranch, what we plan on doing on the ranch. But it looks like you did not want to stay for very long. Time to start intimidating. Don't know what that means. But it is close to the top of the hour. We are going to do a gun fail. I'm not going to play the audio because it's from the AK guy, and I really don't want YouTube complaint.
Oh.
So we're going to show what happens. I guess we can play the audio with it. I don't think he'd be wanting to be a giant douche now, so he'll shut us down. So let's get this pulled up.
By accident, it happened.
Oh.
Sorry about that. Forgot to turn the audio up. So
Bitch. This is some news footage. I'm getting cop accidentally shoots himself in the elevator.
By accident, it happened on camera in a parking garage in Cincinnati.
Oh, God.
Darryl Hewitt's
Yeah.
weapon
No, not the
was
donuts.
He tried to put it away. The bullet bounced off the elevator wall and hit the officer in the stomach. He had just gone out to dinner with his wife.
Ooh, crap.
okay, so you saw what happened.
What was he trying to do?
He was trying to reholster his gun. And why he had his gun out in the elevator makes no sense to me. But it looked like he got caught in the jacket or something and hit his bang button, causing that bullet to ricochet and go right into the stomach. If you ever pull your gun out and open without a need to do it, karma's a bitch, and I guarantee she follows up pretty quick. So don't do something stupid. Don't, go with the rules. Don't draw your weapon unless you intend to shoot. Don't be, we've shown, I think this is our second or third cop now that has done something stupid to end up on our show. The first one,
That could have been
was-
so much worse.
it could have been.
He could have hit his wife with that one. Like, that's just... That baffles me that a cop has got...
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
Carl, why does it sound like you're trying to convince your wife to get 30 fake accounts to make me shave my chest?
No, she just showed me a picture and she goes, I ain't doing that. She's nice to you.
Good. At least somebody wants to be.
You better love that lady when you meet her up. She got the message
Yeah. I need to
to like that. And so we can get him to wax his chest. And I went, no. Yeah, she said no over there.
We've only got thankfully, we've only got one person that's actually popped in so far. So,
Yeah, but he didn't say that Mary sent him. He just said, hey, Mary.
do we count that or not?
No, they have to say sent by.
Fair enough, Mary. You're at
And
zero.
Crystal goes, we just want to help you to get your tattoo sooner.
I guarantee. I don't know if y'all have seen what I want to get for my tattoos, but it's going to be painful as hell.
What?
Oh, y'all are curious now. I got you. Hold on.
If you send somebody over here to watch, they got to put in there sent by. That way we know how to count them.
I'm going to take a quick guess on what this is going to be. It's a unicorn spewing 556.
No.
Well,
Nice try.
if that's the case, then I know exactly what you should get, Luke. A
What's
beer
that?
spewing 762.
If I were going to get a gun spewing something, it would be 338 LaPour or 50 BMG.
That's what I was thinking.
Sorry, boys. I like something with a little more kick. Even David over at Minuteman Ordnance knows if I'm going to get a gun, it's going to be a big boom. I guess one of his coworkers was trying to impress me, and he started showing me guns like, do you like this? Do you like and then I was there to pick up oh, crap. Wax your chest live for me, thanks.
Oh, yeah. Cassie Marie. There's one.
Yeah, but
29 to go.
I think this is her second time being here. So you've only got one more.
Yeah.
So let me get the share screen up. So
Oh.
He's gone, all right. He left. He hit the wrong button.
I saw a
So
flash
anyway-
of tribal and
Oh.
that was it.
Now he comes back. I'll tell him, oh, man, 29 people bopped in. He got scared.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh God.
Sorry about that. I don't know what happened.
Hey, 29 people popped in while you was gone.
Yeah, I heard about that. You were saying your joke a little early.
Oh, there's another one from Mary.
She got 2 so far.
Let's see. Yeah.
So here we. All right. So I'm gonna get. I can't remember what's. I think I'm supposed to.
You getting that wolf?
I'm gonna get that on my right pack. This is gonna go down the center, and then this one's gonna go on my left pack. And I'm going to have everything. I've got this old tattoo here that I got it when I was in the Navy. It's my dignity tattoo, you know, the nautical stars, everything like that. I'm looking at getting all that covered up. So I'm going full Norse.
Well, I have to say immediately then, you need 2 ravens because you need both Hugin and Munin.
I've actually got another raven already.
There's another one.
Okay, fair enough then.
So, yeah.
Mary got another one.
If I were, if I were to require multiples of anything, it would be the wolves, Gary and Frecky. But I also have those already.
That's fair.
So she's at 3.
Right. Hi, Ashley. Welcome to the show.
But they like pop in and pop out so quick. Like none of them want to stick around and watch what's going on.
They got to stick around and watch the show because I got the counter up here in the top. Me and Cameron both do. We know how many people's watching.
Because that's kind of a crapshoot. Like, hey, pop in, pop out. Like
that's right.
How is that fair? They came in, said hi, bye, and then they're gone. Like that does
They got to stay on the show. They got to stay on the show. Somebody dropped out because we just lost one.
Yeah. How is that fair for me to have to suffer and be punished when all you got to do is, hey, come in, go out. Like, that's it. Like, you got 30 fake accounts. That's exactly what – that's how we're going to stop y'all from being able to do that 30 fake accounts is they have to come and watch and stay.
And they have to pay attention because there'll be a quiz at the end.
Right. That's right.
So I'm looking forward to getting these. I know this is going to hurt like a nightmare because when I did the center down here, because this is going to have to go from the collarbones down, and that's 4. But let's see if she actually stays this time.
Yeah, you got to stay. I got the counter up there. I know who stays and who leaves.
Because it's not fair for me to have to suffer and struggle while y'all just get a cheat. And then
I know which page they're watching on, so I can keep an eye on it.
On, get down. Gunny always has to make his face be known.
His appearance.
Yep. I don't get it. He just wants to be on the show and say hi to everybody. Yes,
he's a show ho.
He is. That reminds me, we know another show ho, but we can't make fun of him.
No. And we've been saying that a lot, but we'll make fun of some of them when they pop in on the screen, but
yeah.
You know, those are getting to be a pain in the butt to put on a shirt.
Really?
To get them clear.
That's surprising. We need somebody with Photoshop skills or something.
Yeah.
Damn it, I forgot to contact my angry Canadian. 1 sec.
I've got an angry Canadian I need to get a hold on. Hold on, guys.
Uh-oh, it's not the same angry comedian or Canadian that we knew.
I don't think so.
That one couldn't have drew a straight line if he wanted to.
No.
She good with Photoshop, trust me.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if she's good with Photoshop and she's good with social media, I am trying to get somebody to kind of run the accounts and do all the shares for me behind the scenes. I'm getting tired of popping in and having to do all my shares to my different groups and Like, I just want to pay somebody like $20 a week. Hey, go crazy, share the hell out of this, make it blow up. Oh, now Mary's complaining about something. Let's see what's
No,
going on.
she says, "Oh, I see."
Mm-hmm.
Mary, do you have Photoshop?
Do you have an angry Canadian?
We do, but he is not good with Photoshop.
No.
This one
He's
that
in
I
trouble
know,
too.
this one that I know likes Photoshop almost as much as they like hockey and maple syrup.
That's
Oh.
coming from a Canadian. That's a lot.
That was a bio on Discord for a while, actually.
I love hockey, maple syrup, and Photoshop. But yeah, I'm looking to get somebody to actually like all my shares, do video clips, pull the highlights of the show out, stuff like that. Hopefully, if we get 30 people to come in and say hi and stick around for a while, we can get that before next week, so that way the following week they can clip the footage of me having to wax my chest.
That's right.
So, I mean, if you're interested, I can't promise a lot, but I can promise you some more interaction with the show, but talk of pay, but I can't. I'm not rich. I'm not going to just wax the chest.
Or you
Just
can
do it.
do the Hollywood thing and be like, we
You
will
know
pay
you
you
want
in
to.
exposure.
Yeah. I know that's not right. I don't want to wax my chest. I would rather shave my chest and go see my tattoo artist. But I need to pay off some other debts and everything first. Do you want to come and pay for this tattoo? It's going to be about $1,800.
Oh God.
Yeah, for a tattoo. So unless you want to pay for me to get the ink, if y'all pay for the tattoo, if you PayPal me or Venmo, or I don't have Venmo, cash at me the money to get the tattoo, sure, I'll wax my chest. I'll be up here next week smiling the whole time, ripping that hair off. Like, y'all can hate it all you want, but after I'm done waxing, I'm going to go see my artist for about 7-8 hours.
$1,800. I could get a full tank of gas and pay my TV license for that money.
TV license again. Oh,
I could buy
you
one.
can buy a nice toy.
I could buy one nice new gun, 2 moderately nice guns, or quite a few high points. But
Oh, you get a couple of suppressors.
yeah, but I gotta wait for those. I want to
I
wait.
know.
And the guns, I'm down to like the last few guns I want, and they're very hard to find right now. So trying to get a.
The good thing about a high point is you can buy enough of them. So when the first one jams, you can start throwing high points at the person.
Uh-huh.
That's a very fair point.
Even me here in the UK know how sucky high points are.
No, Mary, we don't have an increase on our viewership. We usually sit anywhere between 8 and 15 people every week.
And we're sitting at 8 right now. So
we
let
don't
me-
have a,
and I know where she's sharing it from, and there's only 3 of them over there.
we do not have an increase in viewership. So you don't get to make that demand for me to just wax my chest. Again, if you want to demand I wax my chest, 30 friends saying you sent them, or you got to send me the money for my tattoo.
Hey, here's the deal. 30 friends to come in and say they were sent by you, or find 18 friends to send us $100 to Cash App. That's your choice.
I didn't say how you had to send the money. I didn't say where you had to get the money. I just said if you send me the money, I'll do it.
Mary goes, we shall see.
And I will do the whole.
Oh, your dad came in. Wax.
I think I do, April. I just don't get on YouTube or Twitch a lot. I'm very busy during the week. I very rarely have time to even watch some of our shows here on the
A hot wax.
wax. If you all right, fine. If you send me the money, $1,800 plus whatever it costs for me to go to a specialist to wax me, I'll record the whole waxing. I'll have the old Asian lady hot wax everything. But yes, Dad, they're trying to get me to do something else already.
They got him to cut his beard.
Yeah, they got me to chop the beard off. Now they're trying to get me to wax my chest.
Mom
And I-
ought to be happy.
Yeah, Mom should be very happy about this. But if you send me the money straight to get my tattoo, sure, I'll go to the shop, salon, whatever you call it, and I'll get my chest wax. I'll film the whole thing while I'm there. And then next week or the following week, whatever we get back from whatever, then I'll play the video for y'all to watch. So you can watch me suffer and struggle and hate life and everything. But that's the hot wax is only if you send me the money for the tattoo. It's the only way you're getting the little Asian lady to rip it off. So I'm giving you options, but you only have an hour. So I don't like the beard. It's not about what he likes. It's not about what anybody else likes. I trimmed my beard a while back to try and get somebody to talk to me, and that didn't work, so I didn't want to shave this again. And I really wanted nobody to get that.
You cut it shorter than what you were supposed to, actually, because I'm going to show you a picture.
Oh, did I?
Yes. She wanted you to cut it like Travis Kelce, right? Look how long that beard is.
Looks like Drake.
I did. You know, I could have
Yeah.
pulled up a photo of Travis Kelce and been like, yep, just shape it a little better. Son of a...
Uh-huh. You'd have a little longer.
Yep.
Tell them about TikTok followers.
Yeah, your followers may side with you, but I like having my facial beard. This is nice. In fact, I wanted to get back down to here.
Yeah, that's where it was.
Give it 6 months. Be back.
Get it down to here, it'll be about a year. To get it the full length down here, it'll be a year. Now, if I get a year of growth and I do the beard challenge again, it's going to be like 100 friends got to come in.
Oh, but if he shaves it off next year,
There we
we're
go.
not going to be able to decorate it for Christmas.
No, it's not going to be available for Christmas. So I'll start the year. You know, we're close enough to Christmas as is. So next December, I'll also put up for the option of, if I have the full length beard, for Christmas decorations in the beard and a Christmas special on the ranch. I like looking old. People leave me alone. I already looked disgruntled and angry half the time anyhow. Now I look like I'm a little more warming.
Yeah,
April was
does
going to
that.
give you the 1800 so you could start building the ranch.
Yeah.
If I shave my beard off, I get carded for energy drinks.
I haven't been carded, but maybe a total of 4 times. Carl, you get carded all the time. Yeah.
I do, and I tell them the ladies when they card me, thank you so much.
Young whippersnapper. Yes, Mary.
I just tell them I was old enough to drink before their mom and dads were born.
Yes, Mary. If by next December, depending on how long it is this December, I might do it this Christmas as well. But depending on how Christmas looks and how long the beard is, we'll also do a challenge for me to do the glitter beard. Or
Oh no.
like,
Oh, you might have to do that when you come up here in November.
So it'll be options for glitter beard, Christmas decorations like the little balls, carolers, stuff like that. Your typical Christmas tree. It'll be different options of how you can choose to have the beard be decorated. It's not going to be like glitter beard ornaments and lights and this and this and this and this and this. No, it's going to be glitter beard for one option, ornaments for another option, lights for another option, maybe temporary 4th of July glitter beard. Maybe. but it's going to be per how many viewerships you bring actively and they stay. That's Carl's new rule, and I agree with it. If you get
Right.
friends to come in, just to make sure they're not a fake account, they got to come in and stay at least, what do you think, 10 minutes?
Oh, yeah. And we'll just add one more thing. We'll make this legitimate, right? Okay. They got to come in and comment, and they got to go to the Bill of Rights Network Facebook page, like and follow, and the Second Amendment Ranch Facebook page, like and follow. And you will do the live wax, everything.
Yeah. So now we've got
That
some
way I
ground.
know they stick around.
Now we've got to make sure people are actually participating, not just being douche nuggets and trying to control me and everything.
Well,
Yeah, now she's freaking out like, ah, crap.
Yeah, she goes, oh crap. Now I got to tell them to go over there.
The
Yeah.
question is,
So now you got a challenge. If you want the wax, you get the waxing's going to be easy if you've got $1,800. But if you don't have $1,800, it's going to be a hell of a lot of a problem.
Here we go. Here's a good question. How much donation would it take to be a founder of this ranch?
Let's see. We've looked at some pricing on land and everything. It depends on, are you just wanting to be considered a founder, or are you wanting to have like free reign of the ranch when you come to visit? Because for, a certain amount, we could say, yeah, you helped found the ranch, or for, this amount of money, you never have to pay to visit again. And you helped found the ranch, and you can do whatever you want on it. You spent this much money. So are you wanting to just be considered a founder, or are you wanting to be considered a founder and just have free reign when you come to the ranch? That's going to be a different kind of thing. Yes, Mary, there will be a petting zoo. For the love of God, we will put a petting zoo just to make you happy. But in order to get the ranch actually up and running, there's a lot that has to happen. One of those things is money.
That's it, folks.
Why do you think I'm trying to pay off all my debts? So that way, if I can take out a personal loan, I can take out a personal loan and go up there. But I need money to do things.
I mean, the petting zoo is going to be pretty cheap because all you have to do is walk around and look for raccoons, possums, mountain lions.
I'll tell you what. We'll get a petting zoo. I'll get a petting zoo with some cows and goats. Oh no, we'll have all those too, but I'm going to get some cows and goats and pigs, and that way, when the pigs and cows and goats and everything get fat, dumb, and happy, and they're all complacent, I can go out and shoot them and make dinner.
That's right.
Happy animals taste better.
He's going to be sitting around going, kumbaya, E-I-M, E-I-O.
it would cost extra to pet the weasel.
Oh.
The question is, when you shoot these animals, are you just going to let them out onto the range and like whoever goes free, Hunger Games style, or are you just going to shoot them in the cage?
No, it's too expensive.
We give them a running chance.
We'll pull the one out that we're going to
You got to
shoot.
remember, they're pets. They're going to go 10 feet.
Yeah.
You pervs.
April, just to say you helped, really any amount's going to be considered.
Right.
If you buy a shirt, all proceeds that come from our merchandise is going to go to the ranch.
And we'll make a sign out there, founders' names. We'll put her family name on the sign.
So any amount, if you buy a shirt, a water bottle, anything like that, if you make a donation to the website, whatever, it's going to be considered you helped found the ranch. So, and yes, we are a bunch of old perverts.
Oh, now. Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Come on, damn it.
Lars, I saw you look over your shoulder like, he ain't talking about me, right? Like, I know you're not old, but you're going to get up there
Oh,
eventually.
Lordy.
No, he ain't. Nah, I'm good.
Well, I was talking about the tank, the
Yeah.
smallest German one, called the Weasel. We showed it to you last time.
I know what you
yeah.
were talking about, but my mind knew exactly what other people were going to go to.
Larson, here's a little lesson. You can't just say pet the weasel in public.
No.
What if I drive up in the vehicle and ask them to pet the weasel then?
No, what we got to do is say, you're hiding in the back with the weasel and have customers come up, hey, you want to pet my weasel? What? Bring up the weasel and then it rolls out.
Okay.
This is the weasel.
With Larson out the commander's hatch with an actual weasel.
Mary, it's funny you talk about the big white vans because one of the new hires we have, she's a part-timer. She has one of those huge rape vans. And I'm like, I don't know if I want you working with me. I'm going to need to carry at work now because that's a little concern. That van has blacked out windows. No, thank you. Yeah. Well, she's not there all the time. She's only there like once a week right now, just getting her training in. We don't actually know what's going to happen with her. She's going to be one of the new divers, but that's different story for a different day and different place to talk about. Work is different from the ranch. Y'all have been really, really quiet with the questions today. Normally, y'all got questions left and right. We get some topics that y'all want to talk about. Yes, it does have a padlock. So, I mean, I don't know what y'all just enjoying the shit show right now. I thought the medical side was going to take a lot more time today. I'm really sorry. I thought that was going to take a lot longer. I've been trying to get David to come back. I'm trying to get one of the gentlemen from one of the groups I share to come on. I'm still working on Boone Cutler. So we are trying to get more active guests, not just these two knuckleheads down here. They love talking about tanks and trying to make me do stupid stuff just as much as y'all do. But
Hey, we've got actual things, though. We got a whole list of oddball firearms to talk about if the time arises.
true. But I mean, usually the viewership's a little more active. I don't know what's going on today. Do one of these two need to wax their chest too? Oh, look at the.
There's a little bit, but there's lots here.
That's still gonna sting like hell.
It
That's
is
fair.
bad.
Throw you up there. Throw you up where, Mary? The weasel, the rape van. We've talked about a lot of different things. I can't pull all your viewers. We need somebody pulling viewers. I'm fixing to start doing this show shirtless to at least get somebody to come and watch. I guarantee some creepy old gay guy would be watching in the corner the whole time. Fresh meat. Sorry, I do not have an OnlyFans. Weirdos.
Be easy way to get some funds, though.
It would be, but
People pay a lot of money for a picture of your feet.
Oh, that's all I gotta do? Shit. Now I'm telling you, I can post feet pics all day long. It'd be easy money for me.
Yeah, I would. Okay, why isn't that doing that?
Whew. I do not drink often anymore, and it's starting to show. What one, Mary? Because there's been about 50 different women that are like, "Are you single? I'm married, but it's not that serious. Are you? Can I marry you? Are you single?" There's been a lot of women on my TikTok. Yes, I do have a TikTok, but
I'm married, but it's not that serious.
Yes, sir. I've had 2 women on my profile comment on one of my videos, and like people are real curious about my size, human being wise, not other appendage wise. Well, there are still some of those that are worried about that growth between the legs, but a lot of people are curious. You know, how big are your hands? How big are you? And stuff like that. And I post videos holding like a coffee mug, a soda can, different things to give people comparison. I go and stand next to my fridge, and people like they get horny very quickly. Like, you a big man? Yes, I know. I've been a big man for a long time now.
So, a marriage not being that serious, do they mean like it's not very serious, like we don't take it very
I
seriously?
didn't
Or do they like,
ask.
or do they like kind of like, is they like, oh, we just crack jokes all the time?
I didn't ask about that. They just said it's not that serious. And I'm like, okay, that's good for you. You're still married. Not my problem.
Yeah. I don't need that lawsuit on my hands.
No lawsuit or somebody big and angry like me that comes home. There's a song about mama cheating and daddy's got some anger issues. So, in fact, a lot of country songs have songs like that.
Yes, indeed.
Mama cheated, daddy got mad. Boom.
Yes. Oh, the puppy's back.
Yes, Gunny likes to make a point to annoy the shit out of me. But he's been kind of weird recently. He hasn't been wanting to sleep in bed. So I bought him a doggy bed. It's going to be coming in this week. And I'm going to try and get the dogs to actually sleep on the floor again. If he doesn't want to be up there, then I don't want Pepper getting spoiled. He had a big truck, Garth Brooks. I don't think I know that one. Did you see about the yes, I did, April, and I loved it. And technically, because a dog is considered your property, yes, it's legal. As long, and not only that, you showed me the photo where it was in the car. That's another thing. The Castle Doctrine protects you. If the dog's in your car, your gun's on the dog, still legal.
Yeah, me and Larson got a kick out of that one actually, and then we picked it apart and we were like, "That's actually true," because that's most countries don't say anything about a dog carrying a firearm.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, Mary, the song you're talking about is "Papa Love Mama."
Papa Love Mama.
I want to know more about this one with the guy with the big truck because Larson's got a little weasel.
Oh, man.
I'll give you back later. You know that.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Ooh, I'll threaten you with a good time any day of the week.
Man, I can feel some sexual tension now. That's what gets content. But yes, Mary, the song I know of and was talking about is Papa Love Mama, Mama Love Men by Garth Brooks.
Yep.
Yeah.
One
So
of the best songs.
I love Garth Brooks. I really do. Didn't he do Little Bitty? Little hometown or a big old city? Anybody? Anybody?
I don't know.
All right. Well, I guess I got to look this one up.
Come on. Trying to get this T-shirt
Oh,
done.
that was Alan Jackson.
Yeah.
Someone break out the pudding pool. Okay.
I am
Yeah.
not wrestling Larson in a pool full of pudding. Actually, we'll
I'd
make
have a
that
problem
happen.
wrestling people. Like if it's tapioca pudding, I'm not wrestling. I'm eating the tapioca. Like, if you want me to wrestle in something, it cannot be food-based. I am fat. If you put jello or pudding in a pool and say, go wrestle in it, I'm going to tackle my opponent out of the way before he gets in and ruins my food. No, out of the way. And then I'm going to sit here for the next 2 hours eating and filling myself up. Like, you want me to
People
wrestle?
watch that as well.
It's got to be mud or lube, something like that. But you put food in front of me, we ain't fighting.
I mean, people would watch that as well.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to have to unbutton my pants and just, kill me. Please. I hate too much. I just ate 40,000 calories of pudding. But if you expect me to fight somebody in food, I'm going to fight them before the food. It's my food now. Like, hey, you're going to fight in this. Is it clean? Yeah, we just dumped it in. Cool. I'm going to go cold cock my opponent real quick, make sure he's sleeping like a baby, and I'm going to go find me a big old spoon or a ladle at that point in time. Like, there's no point in me just getting a little rinky-dink spoon. No, just give me a shovel. Just saying, you can't expect a fat boy to fight in food.
Question when it comes to food in the US, actually, because I got told this by a US friend of mine. So when you go to KFC and you get a bucket of chicken, is the bucket your cup? Because I got told that it is.
What?
Yeah, someone told me to use the bucket that the chicken comes in as a cup for your soda.
No. You get a normal cup. You can use it as a cup. And in fact, people have gone to KFC to buy their buckets, clean them out, and then go to like a 7-Eleven when they're doing their slushy thing where you can just fill it up and it's $2 to fill up whatever container you bring. But people have also brought like fish tanks. I'm talking 10, 15-gallon fish tanks to fill those up. Yeah, no, I'll fight somebody in Brussels sprouts. Yep, fair enough.
No, I'd eat those too.
Yeah, same.
I like asparagus, but I'm not a huge fan of Brussels sprouts.
I think if you ate that much asparagus, it'd have some adverse effects.
Yeah, like it makes your pee smell funny. Carl would know about that one. How often do you smell like asparagus?
Nope.
I like me. If I'm eating asparagus, it's with a nice big steak. It's been cooked in butter and garlic with salt and pepper. And my main food is the steak. Crap, I have a huge steak in my freezer I forgot about. I need to eat that this week. Ah, the new Born Hub logo.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Get them while they last because they're going to be off the market here in about 2 weeks.
We had people wanting the appropriate logo to go with it. So here you go.
There it is.
Now it's not just the Bill of Rights network. So,
And that's what Mary's shirt got ordered, just like that.
What would make this 10 times better is if it was one of those shirts with a noise effect in it, and when you press it, it does the sound effect from the actual website, but it's all gun noises instead.
Oh, that would be cool. That would be very interesting. But that would also make our shirts be like $50-$60 pop.
I'd
Correct.
pay $50-$60 for something like that, though.
I don't know. I'll have to look on that and see what it'd cost to have that button put in there.
I'd rather get our hats and our little guys that run around set up for their merch first, and then we can look at goofy shit.
I
Yeah.
know, you're taking so long with these hats. I have to wear this thing today.
Yeah. Our little guys, they're getting harder to make bigger and clearer to put up on the shirts. So I got to work on that. I guess I'm going to have to buy Photoshop and put it in there. Whew. I hate that, but
Photoshop ain't cheap either.
I know it.
There's a
Let's
free
wait.
program like it, though, called GIMP.
That sounds like something that happens.
Yeah,
at
I
the-
know, but it works.
That
Yeah,
sounds.
they're too detailed, but there's a way to enlarge them. I enlarged them from little bitty, but they only go up so big.
So Larson, we're gonna wait on your angry Canadian Larson.
Actually, let's see if I got that other picture.
I'm like
Where's it?
It was
Larson
it
Luke.
was
Larson.
Luke's. It was Luke's angry Canadian, by the way.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, Larson also knows the angry Canadian, though.
So,
Yes,
all right.
but-
Well, we're gonna wait for your angry Canadian to get on Discord and talk to us. So,
Right. I'm gonna try to bring up that other one, the one we really want. Are you in this group? Let me see. I got too many damn pictures on this thing.
I need to go through and delete some stuff too.
Oh,
No.
I got it. I got some from the other network on here. I gotta
Oh.
get rid of. Where are they at? I got one made with. Oh, I know where they're at. Just a second.
Oh, and by the way, ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to being Facebook compliant, don't worry. We do everything we can to make Facebook happy.
Yeah, we've been good this week. You know it. We've been real good this week. I ain't got flagged yet.
Nice collection there.
Yeah, it's Nerf or nothing, baby. So I figured if I show a wall of Nerf guns, when I do something like this, they'll leave me alone.
That's right. His poor Nerf.
It's just the better version of Nerf.
That's all it
Flamethrowers
is.
to Bazooka.
Where is that picture at? Damn it!
I do plan on getting pegboard at some point in time and making a whole safe room of my guns on the ranch, whereas everybody else's guns will have their own room, locked up, storage, and everything hidden away. I will have a whole room dedicated to just my guns.
Right.
At the Cameron bunker.
Oh,
See, that one got blurry, and that's the one we want. Let me do it this way. Go ahead. I'll do something here.
yeah.
I'm always doing something.
Yeah, that's why you're my producer.
Hey, I try. What can I say?
I said I'm going to have a room with a lot of pegboard to put my guns up on. I know exactly what I said. You need to get the cotton out of your ears.
And it's going to have a big lock on it.
I think I heard what she said, what she heard too, though.
Y'all some naughty mofos.
Why is that so blurry? Damn. That ain't right.
At some point in time, I should be getting the original prints from our buddy that drew these guys for us.
Yeah.
So if I can get them to me, I can probably take a better, bigger photo.
Right.
You
And
don't even
have-
have to take a photo, though. You can go down to the copy store and just scan them and then put them onto a USB.
I have a printer. I could probably just scan them and fax them over that way.
Not
Sweet.
everyone's got a printer that scans. Just my defense.
Mine does, but it was like the $20 model. Like the ink lasted a week. At
Damn, I wish I
best.
could date $20 models.
I think everybody here right now wishes they could date 20-year-old models. Just saying. Everybody wants. The problem with those that look good is usually their personality is crap or they're just really bad in bed.
Right.
They just lay there like, you talked all this game. You said you were freaky. Yeah. Aren't you having fun? You're just laying there. Yeah.
Congratulations, Charlene. You lay there better than anyone else.
Bravo. Yeah. Man, I thought you were dead. Jeez, I had to check for a pulse for a second.
It's cold and everything.
Mary,
Yeah.
everybody has issues. Everybody watching this show has issues. And of
Oh,
course,
yeah.
everybody watching the show knows I have issues. This guy has issues. This guy has issues. That guy has issues. Everybody here No
There's
matter
not
how
a-
old you are.
There's not a person on this earth that don't have issues.
I'm just open about mine. I don't care.
The one who's got
I mean,
the most is the resident in the White House right now.
Oh, good Lord. That man has got more issues than he has common sense, money.
There is no common sense in that mind what he has left.
Ugh. It's terrifying having that bastard out there running crap. Why do you think so many states are turning to their own bills and laws? Like, screw the federal government. Like, you do you, and the states that want to do you can do you as well. But we want no part of your bull crap.
Well, the best one he's done so far is when they ask that question and he walks up to the mic and goes, I can't answer that. I was told not to answer that.
Point
And
proven.
that's the leader of the free world.
I mean, I saw an interesting photo the other day where I think it came from Germany or something, where they saw the electoral vote, and it was 410 for Trump and 10 for Biden. I don't know if that's confirmed, but of course I've proven Google's bias on 2 separate occasions. We know that the mainstream media is bought and paid for. So getting any real information about that in America, we ain't gonna see shit.
Right.
Because
Well, we did it live the night of the election. You and
Right.
me did. And you laid down for a few hours and the expression on your face when you woke up. God.
I'm
we're
telling
like-
you,
How did that happen?
yeah, I'm telling y'all, shit's gonna hit the fan. It's coming, and I don't think the ranch is gonna be an option at that point in time because it's time to boogie.
Yeah.
Luke Larson, if y'all want to participate in 1776.2, probably want to hurry up and get here.
I've got a red coat around here somewhere.
Oh, he wants.
The red coats are coming.
I mean,
I
do
can
have
find a
blue
horse
coats
and
on.
ride with a lantern.
I'll just turn up red coat with the white pinstripe and the brass buttons on it, the old hat, and I'll just be like, we came over here because what you were doing, even we can see that it's wrong.
Even we know your government's corrupt as shit. We're here to help. Crap.
I'll have to ride the horse from Missouri all the way to Texas holding the lantern. The red coats are coming. The red coats are coming. Hey, we get some news coverage.
It would. It
Ah,
definitely would.
I have
that
gotta be
won't
completely-
work. We have to get the French on board to do that.
Oh, Jesus. Those,
Getting the foot range to commit
you know
to
what their
anything.
flag looks like?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's got a
This.
flag. Oh.
This is the French flag.
Oh. Folks, where else could you find a show like this?
Right.
It's
I
true.
gotta be completely transparent. I did not like Trump as a person, but at least he got stuff done.
Exactly.
Right.
I hate Trump as a person. He's egotistical, narcissistic. He's a dick.
Right.
But he's a businessman that's done really. He has a 96 or 98% success rate with every business he's ever ran. And that's why I wanted him. He's a businessman, not a politician. Politicians are corrupt as shit. A businessman, what he says is going to happen, happens unless you go to a car dealership.
And that's what this country needed at that time was a businessman.
Here's the thing, right? Hop into the Discord really quick. I'm going to send a picture of a news article that I took a photo of the other day. And this will show you exactly what a politician looks like. This is from an
crap.
actual UK newspaper that I bought.
He's working on it.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it to where I can get a bigger.
If you right click it and then say open link, it'll open it in a different webpage. Yeah. Look at that. This is how little our politician is thought of. And this is exactly the same way you should be thinking of your current politician, because both of them are not doing anything. All they are doing is hindering development.
I agree. I
Yeah.
100% agree. Look at our gas prices skyrocketing. We went back to war. They said they don't want war, and then turned around and bombed, what was it, Syria,
Yeah.
within the first month and a half of being in office. So everything they did, they have lied about doing. And this has been a trend from Obama to not every Democrat. There used to be good Democrats.
Mhm.
There did used to be good Democrats at one point in time. Now we have Democrats that I want to do horribly and unspeakable things, mainly Blood Eagles. I saw that face. You know exactly what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If anyone's
Well-
seen a certain movie that is about the middle of summer, you'll know exactly what that is.
Mm-hmm.
Grab hatchets and knives, I guess, then.
Oh, very much so. Because now, don't get me wrong, the Bible says that one thing that it really is unforgivable is torture. That's technically torture. But I can justify it. In
It's
here,
also a test, though. If you keep quiet, you will go to wherever you want to go after death.
That's right.
Larson
But if you
knows
can't-
this is culture.
Yes. But if you can't, then you go straight to the bad place.
Right.
I mean, I plan on going to Valhalla, and the only way to do that is die in battle. And if that means I got to Blood Eagle 40 people and then have a fight with every corrupt police officer in the city, let's go. I don't care. I will die before you get one gun out of my hands. You think you're going to take anything away that I have bought and paid for myself? Good ass luck. I'm not catching felony charges. You're putting me in a casket the same day. I know I'm fed up with crap, and the only reason I haven't done stuff is because I know we don't have the numbers yet.
No.
There's American, especially men right now, have just been so sensitized to crap. They've got to be politically correct on everything. Screw that. The only time you should be politically correct and sensitive is when you're at your job. Don't offend other people. Don't say something stupid. Don't get fired. What you do after that, like this cancel culture crap we're dealing with right now. You say something out on the streets, this Joe Schmo calls your company up and says, hey, he said this to me. It offended me. I want him fired. And they can get your job taken away from you. That's bullshit. You are a human being entitled to your own opinions, entitled to your own rights, beliefs, religion, everything. All of that is covered in the Constitution. I don't know when the hell we became so sensitive and worried about everybody's damn feelings that we could get this father, mother, brother, sister, aunt, uncle fired for saying something outside of their job. When you say something at your job, that's a completely different story. Your job is trying to make money. If you offend somebody, you're probably not going to get the return business. But if I say something just because I have my company shirt on, I'm not a representative. The only business I ever went to that said that was the military. When you're in uniform, you are an extension of the military. Don't disgrace the uniform.
Yep.
Outside of your job, when you get in your vehicle and get off that property, you should be able to say whatever the hell you want to whoever you want, however the hell you want, with no concern at all about losing your job. Doesn't matter if you have the company shirt on or not. You're a human being. People do stupid shit all the time. Tell them they're doing stupid shit all the time.
Well, look at the police officer that off duty sent money to that one individual and then got fired.
Yeah, that's wrong. He should be able to do and donate to whoever he wants, however he wants. Look at the KKK.
On his time.
The KKK is still around. They still have marching.
Oh, yeah.
bands. Why? Because nobody wants to go after them. They're not doing anything. They've stayed quiet. They do their shit behind closed doors. But if, like here on social media, and we've proven that Facebook bastardizes our numbers every week, they're trying to slow us down, shut us down, stuff like that. We've covered how David's website for his guns at Minuteman Ordnance, his website got shut down because they didn't like him selling guns through their service provider. Why are we allowing this to happen? Yeah, so what? You piss somebody off. Know what you used to be able to do when somebody pissed you off? You beat the shit out of each other.
Right.
No cops got involved. Nobody came back later with guns. You beat the shit out of each other. Loser bought beer.
What happened to free enterprise?
Here's the thing that winds me up the most, right? And it really gets to me. When I was a kid, I remember distinctively, like, every one of us in my class was like, oh yeah, we're going to go to America. It's the place where freedom exists and you can do whatever you want, be whoever you want and everything like that. These days, you mention America and the UK, there's one or two things. Oh no, not again, or they just get laughed at.
Look at Hong Kong. Look at everybody protesting in China. They have been waving the American flag as a sign of hope and freedom. We have Canadians at the border right now signaling to America with lights SOS. We have other countries thinking we're so big-bellied badass that we can do anything we want to do because back in 1776, 3% of the population stood up and kicked the shit out of the British. Now, we can't even stand up to Karen buying coffee.
Yeah.
Everybody should know what I mean when I say Karen. If you don't, you are Karen.
Now,
Look it up on the internet.
I will say you did kick the shit out of us, but that pink house is looking mighty white right now.
Yep, that's right. Our forefathers have rolled over in their graves so many times.
Shit, we could hook a battery up to those bastards and charge every single electric car from now to the end of time.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, we could just hook up to them and we'd get rid of coal. How are you powering your country? All the founding fathers are still turning.
Yep.
I can't. No, and I come from the generation. I'm only 29 years old. I see some of these teens, 20s, these younger group, and people even my age, I can't agree with. Now, some people my age I can kind of associate with, but most of the people I associate with are 5-10 years older than me. Technically, they're the generation before millennials.
Mm-hmm.
Because millennials started these stupid trends. They started the slide into idiocracy. But nowadays, we covered how this girl filled her car up with diesel because she thought it was going to make her car louder. We've got all these Tide Pod trends or challenge. You know, there's all these new challenges where people are getting hurt, hospitalized, and killed. We have people smoking or vaping because it was trending. No, if I would have never picked up a cigarette, I would have been happy as hell. I've tried to quit 4 or 5 times now. It sucks trying to quit. But if I never smoked and I just saw all these people with vapes and like, okay, whatever, thought nothing of it. But a bunch of douchebags got together, said it looks cool, made it a trend. So now we have a bunch of people that just smoke that have never touched. The original reason why e-cigarettes were invented were to help wean people off of real cigarettes and real nicotine.
Right.
Then they turned it into this damn trend and everything price-wise skyrocketed.
Oh, yeah, they had to make the mods and everything, instead of just an e-cigarette.
So when I noticed that, I had gone back the first time to real cigarettes because it was too expensive to justify. Now I kind of go back and forth. I need to go and buy some more crap tomorrow to try and. I've been terrible with smoking cigarettes this past month, but my job, there's a lot of the guys smoke and like to talk and smoke. And my boss smokes, and he wants to bum off of me, so it makes it a little more difficult.
Oh, your boss wants to bum off of you?
So he has me go and buy him cigarettes.
Oh, what happened on the being in charge deal?
As far as what?
You was talking last week about you found out your situation on pay, and they offered you to be in charge, give you a key, and all that stuff.
I make $30,000 a year right now. I have a key and the combination to the building. I have one person I am directly responsible for, but I don't think I've gotten a pay raise yet.
But you did get, because when you figured it was like $4,000 less.
No, well, it looks. He says I'm making $30,000. He says, it's about $1,000 a paycheck. I get paid twice a month, and if you do twice a month to a year, it's not $30,000. And
No.
my taxes and medical should not be that expensive.
No, they shouldn't, but you never know nowadays.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, your paycheck ought to tell you what your gross and net is.
mine's direct deposited, so I don't even get a paycheck. It's just all straight to the account. But yeah, I do. In a month and a half that I've been there, I've already basically been promoted twice that I can see, because now he wants me opening the property up, and now I'm going to have my own team. So to me, that's two different promotions. A team is one thing. Hey, you're going to be responsible for this amount of people. Make sure everything runs smoothly. Okay, you got it. Because my original job was only supposed to be basic maintenance operations. That was all I was supposed to do, is maintain the building and operate the equipment. Plain and simple. Now it's maintain, operate, run the team. I've got to get diver qualified, first aid, diver qualified, lifeguard qualified. I had to get first aid qualified. I had to get Hewitt operator qualified, but that was a part of the job. And I was not supposed to open. So I'm hoping at some point in time I can catch him in a good mood and be like, look, I've been here for this amount of time, and you've given me a lot of responsibilities. I hope I've proved myself to the point where you are comfortable, because I don't like conflicts. I don't like getting into aggressive situations. Really don't. I used to love it. Now I try and avoid it because I know I enjoy them, because I don't want to hold back anymore. When I have to deal with stupid people or people that make me mad, if it weren't illegal, I would just sit here and slap you may not be able to slap the stupid out of somebody, but I'm going to feel pretty damn good trying the whole time. But I don't want to get into that situation where he's kind of in a bad mood. I try and hint at the fact, like, look, you've given me a lot more things to deal with now. Like, can we talk about a promotion, raise something? Because I've only been here for this long, but I think I've proved myself for the fact that you've already dumped all of this in my lap. And now it looks like, due to the new standards that we have to go under, instead of having 2 people I'm responsible for, I'm supposed to have 3 people I'm responsible for. And if I'm only making the same amount of money as the people that I'm in charge of, what kind of thing does that say?
Right.
So and again, this is work. This is not supposed to be on the ranch, you asked, but I'll answer the question.
Hey.
Because he says he does like to watch this every now and again. I just don't know how much he actually watches. He doesn't say anything to me. I don't see his name pop up, and that it wouldn't surprise me if I go in tomorrow and he's like, hey, So, about that promotion. Shit. Oh, so about that, Mr. Lee. Yeah. Crap.
No, if he's watching, hello.
Also,
We
I
are looking
just
for
remembered-
sponsors, so remember that.
I mean,
just
we did
remembered
give him a
as well.
shout out for the from the ranch to try and get him a new employee.
Right.
Just remember.
Did anybody apply?
They didn't contact me, but it looks like loose.
Yeah. You know, the last time you had me on, we were talking about like crime statistics in the UK and what is replaced guns. Funny one this week. We've had our first instance of microwave related crime. Yes, someone from the next town over got charged with grievous bodily harm for slamming a microwave over someone's head.
Oh God!
That sounds like something you would watch in like WWE.
Glass part first, microwave over the head, top of the head, hit the back of microwave.
Well, at least he didn't break the window and plug it in.
You shouldn't tell people how to do, Carl.
Hey,
Carl, we don't need to give people
the
ideas.
next crime report we get.
Yeah, you
He
gave
knew-
them
They
cancer.
knew somebody.
You gave them cancer.
They knew
Why?
somebody. Oh Lordy!
But yeah, that was a weird one this week. I think he got something like 14 years.
We'll send them to him so they can.
Oh, that's another thing in the UK actually that I forgot to bring up when we were talking about legislation. It is completely illegal to have to carry a knife over a certain length. That doesn't apply to axes.
So,
Okay. A knife. Okay, probably a 4.5-inch blade.
No, one
Danax.
What? 1
One.
inch?
is your carry legal limit, and it can't be fixed blade. It has to be folding slip joint, no locks.
I carry them on my keychain.
I mean,
Yeah. Illegal.
This is my normal knife that I carry.
Illegal.
I do
Well,
want to get
I
a
mean,
I do want to get a couple axes. If you want my Amazon wish list so you can buy those for me, I'll dress like a Viking on the show too. If you buy me the axe, I'll dress like a Viking.
I'll
I mean,
buy
I
them
can
for
make
you. I will buy them for you if you dress up like a nurse,
April, I got to send Denise.
What
the
kind of
link.
nurse?
like a sexy Halloween costume nurse.
For the nice axe, for the Damascus axe, it's $160. You buy me that axe, I'll dress like a sexy nurse.
All right, payday's coming up.
I can make you 2 Damascus axes if you want to.
Larson's actually really good.
I do want a specific axe, so I mean, it would be better to have it made.
Do you want one of them smaller bearded axes, or do you want the Danax, the big ones?
I want like 3 axes, to be honest. But if I'm gonna get one, I want it to have about a 4.5-foot handle, and I want the big ass like Nordic Viking axe. Yeah,
That's great. That's a Danax.
yeah.
The one with the big axe head, yeah. That's
Yeah.
a Danax. Damascus steel, you said?
Yeah.
Do you want anything engraved on it?
I mean, how good are you at engraving?
Decent. As long as it's not too intricate.
Then I guess just basic, the basic runes.
I can do that.
It would match the tattoo. Oh, where's my camera? It would match the tattoos. I can't turn my arm that way. Yeah, snap it. But
We got to
Hell
get
yeah.
them both to the U.S.
I know, right? I know one of them is waiting for the U.S. to just finally say, okay, y'all can come in finally.
Well, they are starting to loosen some of that up.
I've sent in all the paperwork, just waiting for answer.
There we go.
Awesome.
So
And
we've
are you moving to Texas too, Larson?
Most likely.
they're going to be roommates.
He's gonna have to crash on my place.
Cool.
Yes, Chris, we have one in Houston as well. I've been meaning to go. I just want somebody to go with me to drink beer and throw axes for a day.
I'll do it.
I'll do it.
You can't do it right now. Little inconvenient.
Give me a
We'll
week.
take-
I'll swim.
We'll take a rowboat.
Well,
Yeah,
before
man.
long,
I'll
they are
fix this
talking about
along ship.
opening up the borders there so you guys can fly in.
That's one thing we have in Houston and many states right now is we have competition, axe throwing, shooting, drinking. Hell, we have so many different competitions. I'm surprised we don't have a competitive sex league. And for all I know, there's one underground somewhere.
Well, that's
Well, they
very
probably
likely.
got it in all them houses that they've been busting down there in the Houston area with all them illegals in them.
Yeah, would not surprise me.
I mean, that sounds very Viking. The only thing you need is a longboat. I'll just sail over there. Give me like 3 months, and I'll sail over there.
I made it finally.
Made it land at Plymouth Rock.
Shit, I mean,
But
I'm
make-
in Canada.
But then you got to get with Luke and get the red coats. And when you land on Plymouth Rock, the red coats have arrived.
What year is it again? Am I looking at my watch right? What the hell? Why are there Red coats.
They always say history repeats itself. So
So you got somebody over here pulling a calendar up like, what?
but just don't get out with no blunder guns. All I got to say.
Yes, do not come armed. I promise that will not end well for you.
Not in that part of the country.
Woo! Like if you want to come armed, like go around, go to California, go to Washington, New York, they don't like guns.
But if you take the long route and go down around Florida and come into the Gulf, and then you can come up the Mississippi River into Missouri, it'll be legal.
You can do that in a long ship,
Yeah.
as long as it's not very many waterfalls. That is a bit harder.
There are not very many waterfalls on the Mississippi.
I mean, you got to do it like a real Viking, though. Every time you come across a waterfall or an obstacle,
Oh, yeah.
you got to
Yeah,
bring that
but
bitch
we're up on
out the
land.
water and carry it.
Actually, they didn't carry it. They chopped down trees,
Yeah,
made them, and they pulled the bastard
you know what I meant.
along.
You also
Yes.
got.
But there
you know-
was actually one group. Was it the Mongolians that actually carried their ships?
Yeah.
Yes, but their ship was way smaller. They
Yeah,
had more of them, but they were smaller.
I knew Vikings rolled theirs, and I knew somebody else actually carried their ship. And I'm like, y'all some crazy mother.
Oh, yeah. It was the quickest way, though. When the water ended, you pull it to the closest water, put it in again, and you keep going.
I'm gonna put a long ship on the ranch. I'm gonna go out of my way to build me an old school Viking long ship, and I'll put it in the pond and just anchor it out there.
Yeah.
Screw it.
Hey, there you go. The party barge.
Yeah, exactly. Let people go out and party on it. You know, to rent the boat, it's like $100 a person. There you go. Have fun.
Have the barbecue
wanna-
grills mounted off to the side and
Yeah.
coolers up on there.
Is it
You
going to
wanna
be
hear
stable
something?
enough for Larson and his weasel, though?
Why Loki? Why am I Loki? Loki was the trickster god full of mischief. And he screwed everything. And I do not mean screwed up everything. I mean, where do you think Fenrir came from? Hell,
His children was a wolf and a big old snake. So,
that dude was a horny bastard. Just saying. Why am I Loki?
Yeah.
Like, if anything, maybe Tyr. For those of you that don't know, Tyr was the Viking god of justice and order and was actually one of their gods of war. Thor was not technically a god of war. He was a god of farming and lightning.
yes. You could be straight up Odin in the case you are the god of knowledge, war, and something else. Justice, I believe.
Oh God, Odin was many, many things.
Yeah.
Yes, he was in
Oh,
charge
no,
of
I'm pretty
ABBA, Swedish House Mafia, IKEA.
Yeah, he is.
What, Larson, you nearly sold me on a Swedish Moser the other day, but when you told me it didn't play ABBA and it wasn't built with all Allen keys, I was out.
Oh Lordy! See, you never know what you're gonna see on the ranch. It might be guns, might be Viking mythology, might be chest waxing.
Or it's just me picking on every other European nation.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that.
I mean, you're from Wales, so it's fun to make fun of British, Swedish, Irish, Scottish. Yeah, basically everything.
We don't
Anything
make
with,
fun of-
anything with
we-
ish on the end of it.
Yeah, we don't make
We
fun of the
almost-
Scottish. They're good people.
That's fair.
The English,
But to be
however,
fair,
I
We
make fun of.
almost conquered you.
Oh yeah, sure.
Now, look at this way. How far is Luke and Larson? How far are you guys away from each other? I know you're in different countries.
less
how
than an
far
hour's
away?
flight. It's about less than 1,000 miles.
Less than 1,000 miles. Me and Cameron's farther apart than that.
And we're in the same ass
We're in the-
country.
Your country is way bigger.
His state is way bigger.
Yeah, that is actually debatable. But
Okay, so apparently a Bocephus Jr. wants to know what it would take for me to get a bikini wax. Or is that
$1,800.
no? That's going to be like $2,500.
So that's the $2,500 one,
Yeah, that's going to be $2,500.
right? And $2,500, and you have to bring 1,000 people to the Bill of Rights Network Facebook page.
Yeah,
Oh, Jesus.
you alone have to bring us 1,000 followers.
Right. Welcome to the show,
30,000.
anyway.
30,000, you get to choose what shapes below his bikini line.
I
Landing
don't have-
strip,
I have-
triangle.
I have PayPal and Cash App.
Where do I do Venmo? We don't do Venmo.
I
We
have
use
PayPal.
StreamYard.
I have Venmo is a payable service. I have.
Oh, is it? Okay.
I have PayPal and Cash App. That's it.
What's a Venmo?
It's like I don't know.
It's like PayPal.
Yes, some crap like that.
Can I give the money to you by folding it up into a paper aeroplane and throwing it really hard?
You would have to. I think. I mean, if it makes it to me, it makes it to me. If it never gets to me, it doesn't count.
What you do is you fold one up and take it and go like this. And Cameron has one over there that he grabs and pulls in. And it made it clear across the water.
Yeah. Hey, Carl, let me hand you a pen real quick. Oh, let me get a pen.
An invisible pen.
Yeah, let me hand you an invisible pen real fast. Here you go.
I got, okay. I got to find out which side I got to be on. Okay, I got to be over here.
There you go.
Give it here. Come on. Oh, see?
See, it's almost invisible. You got to learn, like, I could do stuff too with y'all down there. Here, catch. He can hit you in the head. Just goofy shit
Oh,
like that. Yeah, oh, yeah.
Oh,
Mine
like I
turned
said,
into a
you never
screenplay.
know what'll be on this show.
Oh, yeah. I'm really concerned about Bocephus. I have no idea who that is. And if he actually does want my Cash App and $2,500 does pop up, then I'm really going to start sweating.
Then I'm going to get a message from Cameron that says, oh,
Shit. I have to go get a bikini waxing tomorrow.
and I'm going to
Holy
say,
crap.
take your phone and hand it to the person doing it and say, film it.
That would be so painful.
Hey,
Like,
that'll make you money on YouTube because it'll go right up on YouTube and 1 million views instantly.
I'm not getting any tattoos down there. Not happening.
Not even on your taint.
No.
You ain't going to get one down there that says Anchor?
No. Although funny little tattoo tidbit, I did see a gentleman that got warning choking hazard down there. And the best response you can give that I'm pretty sure the only thing they put warning choking hazard is on toys that have small parts.
Parts. Yeah.
What about
I can see so
what
yeah,
about
there's such a bad idea to get tattoos down there.
what about Gucci on your gooch?
No. No.
I get you.
We're gonna be talking about some real
Bo
money. Like,
Sheba says, I will get you your 1,000 plus views.
no, it's not 1,000 plus views. It's $2,500 and 1,000 views.
No, 1,000 followers
Or
on the
1,000
page.
1,000.
You gotta get
followers.
1,000 followers over there.
So it's not one or the other. It's both. You got to get $2,500 and 1,000 followers.
And if you do that, and he does get that wax, when he has to show part of it, we'll invite you to the show.
Yep. You can be on to watch and listen to the screaming. Just make sure your headphones are on the loudest setting. Although we will have to get like a censor bar or some like every time I drop the F-bomb.
I'm gonna have to get one of them sound mixers and hook up to go beep 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 beep.
That's basically what it's going to be. Beep, 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 beep. It's going to be Morse code. I'm going to Morse code the F-bomb to say the F-bomb.
Oh, Bo Cephas must be at Fort Hood.
Oh,
There's
Lord.
enough in Fort Hood.
Yeah, but y'all spend all your money on alcohol, hookers, and challengers and chargers and nicotine. That
Yeah,
I ain't
but
worried about y'all coming together for
what's-
1,000 followers and
What's it
2,500.
say? What's that say about Fort Hood though? That once watch a guy get a bikini wax.
Oh, if it's Fort Hood, they're just as demented as everybody else. Fort Hood is a shit show. It's no surprise he wants to get me the bikini wax. Yeah, with how much money y'all spend on everything else, y'all only got $2,500 for me to get my taint waxed.
Don't underestimate the Army.
I was in the Navy, and I know the Army enough to know that these bastards spend enough money on vehicles, alcohol, nicotine to know they have no money.
Oh,
Oh, well,
see. A 78 Scout with a 12V turbo Cummins. Ooh,
you just gave
ooh,
Carl there a little bit of a chubby.
yeah. Oh, Luke had funny eyes when I said that too. That's a big damn engine.
Yeah. So I'll post their Discord again. And if y'all need my PayPal or Cash App information,
It's there.
you can contact me and I will send it to you there. There you go.
And start rolling it in.
Can get that Amazon wish list posted as well because I want my sexy nurse cam on screen. I'm gonna make that my screen saver.
I've got a robe. I'm going to show up on screen with my robe over, holding an axe going, because I'm not wearing the sexy nurse until I get my axe. It's not going to be this, oh, well, let me see it, and then you can, no, sir, I'm not, I was born at night, not last night. So I will do it, but I'll be sitting there in the robe with the axe going, well, I'm a man of my word, so y'all know what's coming. Sorry, avert your eyes, and then I'll take the robe off.
Hey, do you want to announce the name, the new time of our new show? We'll do it this week instead of tonight.
Okay.
That sounds good. We're having too much fun on here.
Oh, yeah. So we're going to be moving the Paranormal Nation radio to Monday night.
Are you sure you want to do it Monday or do you want to do it Tuesday at that same time that I gave you?
Oh, because you already have the audio for it?
No, because Tuesday at that time, I'm waiting for it to kick in.
I've been drinking today. Nothing's going to kick in.
What we talked about, who showed up last night? A show. It's on Tuesday night.
Oh, yes.
Do you want to do it Tuesday or Monday?
Let's do it Tuesday.
Okay. Tuesday at 5 p.m. Paranormal Nation radio show will start being on Tuesday nights from 5 to 7. That way Cameron can get to bed early to go to work.
Yeah, I've been going to bed about 8:30, and with doing the Paranormal Nation radio, I'm not getting, if I stay the whole time, I'm not even getting off the show till 9:30. So, because again, that show is starting in 15 minutes, and it runs 2 hours as well. So Mary wants the wish again. If you want the links for the Amazon wish list, the PayPal, the Cash App,
Send him a message.
just contact me. I'm not going to post all my personal information out there for everybody.
And the reason I didn't want to do it Monday night is Denise has a show she does on Monday nights.
Fair enough.
So I didn't want to compete that way, even though it would have been before time. So Tuesday night, we have 2 shows on Sunday anyway. I got the church show and the Second Amendment Ranch. So we'll move it to a day that we don't have a show on.
Yeah, it gives us kind of a break on Sundays.
Yeah.
That way we're not doing 2-3 shows that day.
That way you're not dead tired come 9:30 at night.
Yeah.
When we're finishing up.
Too much coffee in the morning, and it's good.
And stay tuned this week because Saturday night, besides Tuesday night Paranormal Nation radio, Saturday night at about 9:30 at night, Paranormal Nation radio will be on again on another live investigation. Saturday night. And Denise and Ron Pridemore will be live with us there at the investigation.
It's going to be at BB's Down Home Cooking, isn't it?
Yeah, where everybody kept seeing the guys in the background walking. I mean, Julie seen it from Australia. Mary's mom seen it while she was out on the road watching.
Bocephus, the Paranormal Nation radio show is not the Second Amendment Ranch. This is the Second Amendment Ranch where we do goofy and weird shit. The Paranormal Nation radio, that's Carl's show. That's his baby.
That's where we do crazy, stupid shit. No,
well, we do
investigate.
crazy. I'm not sacrificing my body for your show. You can do that. I'll buy the t-shirts.
Hey, at least if I got to do something funky over there, it's in the dark. Gotcha.
Fair enough.
Oh, yeah, and Mary's mom will be up here at the investigation, too.
So, that'll be interesting.
Oh, yeah, she's a sweet lady.
So, this show got so sidetracked.
It got way off the Second
Amendment. So weird.
Hey, it stays with the Bill of Rights Network. It's called First Amendment, freedom of speech.
When's your beard coming on the chop block? Not for a while.
Not until about November, December.
Yeah, that's only going to be for decorations.
Yeah.
Because we will do a special like Christmas Eve special. Something around it.
It'll only be in glitter because he can't dye it because of his job.
Well, no, we can do glitter. We can do lights, ornaments.
You're going to have electricity in your beard?
Yeah, they've got actual lights that are designed to go through. Oh, she's asking, when's your beard going on the chopping block, Carl?
Oh, that'll have to bring a lot of people off. I got a granddaughter that will kill me. Yeah, my granddaughter, ever since she's been born, I've had this little bit on, right? I shaved it off one time, and she didn't talk to me for 2 weeks. Ooh, and that's when she was little. Now she's 16.
So, beards will not be coming back on the market for a hot minute.
The mustache doesn't come off either.
Now, I'll let the chest waxing and the taint run forever. If y'all give me $1,800 to wax the chest, sure, you're out of time for the friends. You ain't got your 30 friends by now. You ain't getting it today, and I'm not doing that again next week. You don't get a week to prepare.
I'll tell you what. I'll put something on the chopping block, and it's good for 1 month, right?
All right.
I got a 10-inch ponytail back here.
Ooh.
We have to have 1,000 new followers and likers on the Bill of Rights Network Facebook page and the Second Amendment Ranch Facebook page. And I will cut this off live on air.
I tell you
And
what, right?
This hasn't been cut since I got out of the service.
That's a
My hair just
tall.
don't grow long. It'll never grow long again.
I tell you what, I've got something to up the ante because I'm here enough now and I'm on the Discord and everything.
No
Okay.
Mary, no
Quite-
insult.
I got quite damn long hair, right? This stuff is
Oh,
long.
yeah.
If we can get the same amount, no. How many followers did you say for your ponytail, Carl?
I said
He said
1,000
1,000.
on
I
each
tell you what,
page.
if we can get 1,250, I'll be fair. I will dye this. This is pure black. I will never get this back until I grow it all back out. I will dye this. Whatever color you want. Rainbow, sparkles, whatever the hell you want, I will dye it. I will walk around with pink in it if you want me to, as long as this channel gets up to what it deserves.
Ooh. Ooh, so you get some options right now. Money for me, viewers or followers for Carl to cut his hair, and then followers to dye hair.
Yeah, like look.
You got some options right now.
Yeah.
So much to work with here. See.
And I know how many people are following and liking the pages because I keep track of them every day.
I might honestly pay to boost the network and my page like 5 times. Yes. Bocephus, if you can, we'll do a poll, we'll do a vote, something like that, or we'll do another challenge. We do like doing challenges here. If we'll do another challenge, and if you win that challenge, you'll be able to pick how he dyes his hair. So, 1,250 followers on the Bill of Rights and the Second Amendment Ranch. You get a cut off hair and you get a dye hair, and we'll do a challenge to dye the hair the color you want. And then $1,800 for me to wax my chest, and $2,500 to wax
The bikini.
the unmentionables.
They got options. They just got to ante
got a
up
lot.
now. They got to ante up.
They got a lot of options. This is the first time we've done anything this crazy.
Well,
I thought the beard was bad.
yeah, but since you cut the beard off and everything, we might as well step up to the plate. And now I'm proud of this, let me tell you.
I mean, mine's getting pretty long.
Yeah, but you're young and it'll grow.
This hair grows slow. This grows fast. That's why I was willing to sacrifice this.
No.
Larson, do you want
It
one
don't
of the
grow,
ante?
folks. Look.
Larson, will you shave your head and force yourself looking like a hairy bean for a couple weeks?
Oh,
Sure.
I shaved mine. That's the end of my hair.
what's it gonna cost for you? He was 250 extra followers.
Larson's cheap.
For you to shave your head, I'd have to say make it an even 2,000 across the board. In 1 month, 2,000 followers. He dyes his hair. Carl cuts his hair, and you shave your head.
We got until June 16th.
175 on everything.
So
That Carl
1,750 followers. All right, so he was a little cheaper than I thought he was going to be. So
I
1,000.
told you he's cheap.
Well, you gotta add-
I am
You got to add
fair.
it to the two. You got to add it to the 250. So that's 350.
No, that's what he was saying. 1,750 even, and he'll. Or is that just for you? 1,750 for you to shave your
Oh
head.
no, like for everything. Like
Okay. So
Okay.
1,750 followers, new followers. He'll shave his head. He'll cut his ponytail, and he will dye his hair.
Hey, Bocephus, it's Bocephus's birthday, June 16th. You better get busy and tell all your friends to go like the Bill of Rights Network Facebook page, the Second Amendment Ranch Facebook page, and follow them. And on your birthday, you'll see my hair get cut, Luke's get dyed, and what's Larson doing?
Shaving his head.
Oh, Lordy!
You look like a hairy bean.
And a shave head. Man, we got a lot of stuff up for options here now.
Yeah.
So
So we're gonna.
I'll not touch my beard. So it's going to be completely shaved head with a bit longer beard.
Oh, you're gonna have an upside down face.
Yeah, I got Mary. I got to be down there tomorrow because Tammy's got a doctor's appointment. So I'll get my deal and I'll put your TV up on the wall while you're at work.
I do write all this down, by the way. I do take notes.
He does. He writes it down.
For our show, so that way when it does come up, and I will be taking a look after this show ends, what our current following for both networks are.
Also, I'm just gonna point this out. I'm not gonna
And
be doing it. I'm not gonna be
Mary's-
doing the whole thing. where
What
I
kind
go
of
to my
piercings are you
bathroom.
going to get, Mary? That's the question.
Has to be
I'm
something-
waiting for the answer for that one because the hair will be verified, the dyeing will be verified, the cutting of the hair off will be verified. Now, if she's getting piercings,
It has to be somewhere where we can appropriately show on social media.
yeah.
We have to get a video of it so we can play the video on the show.
Oh, I'm gonna do one better than that. I'm not gonna do it in my bathroom. I'm not gonna do it where I go out and I come back. I'm gonna get my friend over here who is a hairstylist, and she will do it live on air.
Oh, we're doing everything live.
We're talking about professional hair dyeing. Does that mean she's going to have to bleach your hair first?
Yes.
Oh, crap.
That burns.
I tell you what, I will up this one more time. 2,000 followers. I will also have my hair chemically straightened.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
How
I'm so
about a
sorry.
nose piercing? The other kind of piercings would have to be on another side. Okay. Yeah.
So
That'd work.
as it stands, we have 300 people, 300 new followers, and Mary will get a nose piercing and show us on air. Carl at 1,000 will cut his ponytail off. At 1,250, Luke will dye his hair. At 1,750, Larson will shave his head. And at 2,000, Luke will chemically straighten his hair.
Now,
Right.
just for anyone who hasn't heard about chemical straightening before, I've heard it being compared to someone lighting your head on fire.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, did you not see the face I made when he told me? No. So he's that's a big Annie. So we're gonna take some notes after. Yeah, I mean, throw in another 1,000 and I'll do a whole show naked.
Okay. We have 1,275 people following our Bill of Rights Network page. So all that's going to have to be up to 3,275 people by June 6, 2000.
I think the Second Amendment Ranch is only at about 500.
I'm going to look here in a second. So let me go down here, see more.
573 followers.
Yeah, we got 573 people following this, 553 people liked it. So everybody's got to like and follow and get these numbers up. So that'll be at 2,500.
Bo Cephas, oh my God, Bo Cephas is offering another 1,000. So are you saying just 1,000 or 1,000 on everybody?
No. Is he offering?
He's off 1,000 new followers, and he'll get chest tattoo of our choice. And Mary already has my recommendation, a gun that says the Second Amendment range.
Well, what kind of gun?
Honestly, it's either going to be a Colt 1911 or a Barrett 50 cal.
Oh, you gotta do a Nerf gun for the inside joke.
Oh, that's a fair point because we always compare to Facebook. So just 1,000
on both sides, yeah.
Okay, so 1,000 even, and Bo Cephas will.
And Bocephus is going to get an AK-47
74, but
or 74. Yeah, he backwards the numbers, didn't it?
yeah.
Good point.
So yeah, we'll get a gun on him that says the Second Amendment Ranch. Oof, that's a lot of.
We're going to have to get Bocephus on here.
That's a lot of options. So 1,000 gets you a tattoo, a haircut. 300 gets you a nose piercing. 1,250 gets you a hair dye. 1,750 gets you a head shave, and 2,000 gets you a chemically straightened head.
I could go for one more.
No, we gotta save some for later on.
No, save something for later on. They got a month to do this then. Okay? So they better get busy and start sharing it out to everybody. Share the show out so everybody knows what's going on.
See, if I was gonna add something,
Yes, Mary, you will get on when you get your piercing. I will bring you on.
no.
Matter of fact, you come up to the house and I'll bring you on right here.
So I think after this month is done, I'm gonna offer up like I'll wax my nose live or something like that. But we've got more than enough options right now for people to suffer and struggle with. What was that, Cameron? I don't know. The nose wax where they put hot wax in your nose, stick some rods up there and rip it out. That's going to be like 3,000 followers, something like that.
You don't even want to know what I was going to offer up to up the ante.
Oh, Lord. You were going to get your booty hole bleached.
No. I'll tell you if you want me to. But
Sure.
I can save it. I was gonna get my middle finger pierced right there.
Oh. Yeah, that's for the next one.
Yeah,
we got a lot on the table right now.
We've got more than enough to tempt people right now.
We got more stuff than what Cameron had just getting his beard trimmed.
Yeah, so if y'all can make enough people chop this off, getting these crazy bastards to do what you
and all you got to do is have them go like the page and follow it. How hard is that? Go over there and click it.
It's free.
No finger piercings, they rip out easy.
That's why I'm going to say that one's probably going to be about 5,000 followers.
Yeah.
Oh, if we get to 1 million, I'll rip it out myself.
Oh! Oh, that hurts just thinking about it. Oh, no.
And he'll have to be in the U.S. when he does that because you'll have to drive up there and be live with him when he does that.
Yeah, because he's not going to be able to do this.
Oh, he's going to pass out big time. Oh, Lordy.
I'll keep it live the whole time. We'll do a special event. Hey, today's the day we hit 1 million followers. He's got to rip his piercing out. Come on. Wake up. Come on. The show's not over yet. Come back to consciousness.
I don't want to go to school.
Oh, Lordy.
Get this smelling salts.
I should have had all you guys on the internet last night and a big projection screen up there at the comedy show. We could have had a blast with this.
Well, this is more improv. What they do is just jokes.
Welcome to the Second Amendment Ranch, a.k.a. the new jackass.
My name's Cameron Bates, and this is the Second Amendment Ranch.
Oh, we ain't doing quite the dumb stuff they did. But
no.
No.
I'll tell you what. If we can get 10,000 new followers in a week, I'll let my roommate kick me in the nuts.
Oh,
I know they can't do that one. 10,000 followers is a huge task. I'm not worried about it.
Oh, you're going to do that? What they do over in China? Just start kicking?
I'll do it the right way. I'll brace up and I'll have my arms up or something like that. We'll do it like Jackass.
Now, how big's the roommate?
5'10", 250.
Yeah, you ain't worried about having no babies, are you?
I'm not worried about y'all getting 10,000 followers for our show.
Oh, no. They're going to be lucky if they can get 2,000 followers in a month.
Yeah, exactly.
Here's the question, though. Once everything's all set up, how many followers for you to get tased?
Well, I've actually been tased multiple times.
I've been tased once.
Not by a cop, but I had a buddy in high school who brought one, and he took it to my arm, leg, and neck, and it made me tense up, but it did absolutely nothing else.
No, we're not counting TikTok.
Actually, yes, I do have 10,000 on my TikTok, Mary, so.
Oh, God, don't send them over. Yeah, I do
Actually,
send them over.
I actually have close to 11,000 followers on TikTok right now.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't. There's some horny old ladies on there. But
You got that many, we should be able to go live on TikTok.
I can, but they don't.
No,
like
for a long period of time.
They don't like guns at all.
TikTok's taking people down.
Well, we'll
for
talk
swearing
about
too much.
the Second Amendment ranch. We'll just talk ranch.
I don't know if I can bring it. Can we stream TikTok from stream?
Not yet, but
Yeah.
if we have to, we'll figure a way to go live on there.
Because it only shows me. But in order to get tased by like a cop taser, 5,000. Because I've been curious myself. So 5,000 followers, and I'll try and get a cop to tase me. Professional. I'm gonna go do a crime. Tase me. Like, hey,
Are we talking like stun gun taser where they put it into, or the one with the barbs?
barbs.
Oh.
Can we tell him to keep pulling the trigger?
Every 1,000 extra followers you get, sure, you can tell. Hey,
Yeah, every 1,000 that pops up real quick, I'll tell the cop, pull.
Carl, don't lie. You'd be right there, but like, let me have a go, lads. Like,
Oh, I would. He does that, I'd have to drive down there. I'm going to stand behind the cop. Let me have that gun for a second.
let me hold that real quick.
We're going to make good video here. Oh, Bo Cephas has got a taser gun.
Just gotta have him send it then, huh?
If he's in Fort Hood, then he's probably an MP.
Probably. So yeah, we can make some stuff happen, but I'm not worried about 10,000. I'm not worried about 5,000. Those are only good for the week. Now I'll probably do the taser again. I ain't going. You only get the kick in the nuts once. You're only going to get that option once. But the taser, I think I'll do it again. Drill
He's
instructor.
a drill instructor.
Ooh.
Ooh. Wasn't my best friends.
Hey man, you got that fancy rope that all those other drill instructors got?
No, he's
No.
got that. He's got that drill sergeant hat. That's.
Oh, I'm making fun of them at this point in time.
I always wanted one of those.
I did too. They had the really nice hat.
Oh, they were badass.
But I'll probably do the taser again after a week. Like maybe next year it'll be like 25,000 followers or some shit like that, depending on how this goes. It depends on how invested y'all become in us, because the more invested you get, the dumber shit I'm gonna do.
eventually, we're going to have him getting shot with a plate of body or armor on.
Maybe. I gotta pick the gun.
I love how there's a maybe to that.
No, I
I
want
pick the gun, the body armor, the range.
Exactly. I gotta pick the factors of everything. Sure, I'm getting shot, but I'm getting shot by 17 hammer on level 4 body armor.
If the French Special Forces, who are French, can do it with a 44 Magnum in training, you can do this with something bigger than 22 Hammer. They're French, for God's sake.
Right, but I also have more than 2 brain cells.
Well, I know one thing we won't have you do, and that's get a 50 caliber single shot, right? And buy old ammunition like Kentucky Ballistics.
No.
Have you guys watched that YouTube that video? Man, he got ripped up when that thing exploded. Oh, he got ripped.
Yeah, he did. That was a bad day.
He's lucky.
No.
And
Yeah,
like,
put
I
the
love
thumb
his
in it.
Have you seen his T-shirt that he came out with? Put a thumb in it.
Yeah.
He took his T-shirt because it cut his jugular vein, right? And he had his thumb stuck up in his T-shirt and had to jab it in the hole to stop it. That boy got lucky.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. And then
And
his
he-
wife came up with the lovely idea to
Yep.
just put the thumb in it.
Put the thumb in it. And they have sold, I don't know how many shirts that say that on there.
Oh, he's got a huge following, man.
Mm-hmm.
He's got
Yeah, because he had Demolition Ranch did a video imitating him. Did you see that one?
No, I haven't seen that one yet.
Well, he wasn't doing videos now, so he asked some of the fans to send in videos. So Demolition Ranch dressed up, had the big arm things attached off of him, had his thumb in it, shirt right on, and was shooting. He went and bought, God, I don't know how many of those Roman noodles, and soaked them up and put them in big pails, and was shooting them with 45, a 50 through it to see how far they would go, right? Then he brought out a 50 single shot big one, right? And he gets up there and he goes, I hope this don't go bad.
God dang it.
What a dick.
Yeah, but what's his name on Kentucky Ballistics? He just loved it. He said
Oh,
the
yeah,
funnier,
they're
the
good.
best. Oh,
They're
they're
good buddies.
Yeah.
Demolition Matt.
Yeah.
Demolition
Yeah.
Ranch.
Yeah,
Apparently,
look at-
Demo Ranch is somewhere in Texas. I tried to get a hold of him, but
Uh-huh.
I don't think that's he's got like 3 million followers, so I don't see that happening. A 509? No, no.
A 500 Magnum.
I had an idea of what he was. I was like, I know what a 500. I know what the Smith & Wesson 500 is. I don't know of a 509 Magnum, but if that's what he's talking about, hell no.
Magnum Research.
I'm sorry. Level 4
4570.
body armor can only stop so much as well. And I'm not that dumb.
10 gauge rifle slug.
Did you know they
10
still have
gauge rifle slug.
Did you know there is still a 4-gauge shotgun out there?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
4. For
I've
those of you
seen
that don't know, 4-gauge is bigger.
Mhm.
I seen
12
a,
gauge.
when I was little, I seen a 6 gauge.
Oof.
And I mean, oh my God. It was huge.
Now it's all 12 gauge, 10
Yeah.
gauge, and 20 gauge.
12, 20. They used to have popular was a 16 gauge
That's what it was.
and everything. But
Quite popular.
your 12 and 20s are your popular ones now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You also have the tiny 410, which they
Yeah.
nowadays load in pistols.
Welcome to America. I'm planning on getting
Yeah.
one of those guns.
Fair
Oh,
enough.
I
Hey,
grew
man,
up
when
with
we
a
had
410
Murder
bolt
Hornet-
action.
You remember that Murder Hornet scare, right? Everybody bought all the 410 pistols up because of Murder Hornet. I tried to go get the gun I've been wanting for a while. Murder Hornets came around, and every single one of them that can hold a 410 shot was gone. It was finally in stock. I was going to get one. I've been waiting on the Taurus Raging Judge Magnum, which shoots 410, 45 long Colt, and 454 Kazoo. And I can't get it.
Yeah.
Welcome to Texas, Murder Hornets. Yeah, We're going hornet hunting with what? Bunch of 410.
Right.
I would like to see that. How many hornets they can take out with a 410 shell before they get really annoyed.
Whew. You better have some speed loaders for that son of a bitch. I'll tell you that
That's right.
You get those 6.8 shots out, whatever cylinder you have, quick, and then you reload and just keep dumping. And then, of course, you have the buddy with the Elon Musk flamethrower nearby.
That's
Yes.
right.
No, it's not a flamethrower.
Not a flamethrower, excuse me.
It's definitely not a flamethrower.
But it'll melt snow really good.
It's a burning device.
No,
Yeah.
it's a super soaker.
That's
Yes.
okay. There you go.
Actually, the funny part about flamethrowers is they're only illegal in California and New York.
Yeah.
You can legally own a flamethrower, and I
I'm-
think maybe Hawaii.
I'm like 99% sure the AK guy's got a flamethrower.
Probably.
Could have.
Yeah, but he
I
lived
think he
in.
built his, though. I've seen the one you're talking about. I think he built his.
No, you can buy those as kits. I've seen them on Instagram.
Yeah.
But yeah, so in most of the 50 states, flamethrowers are still legal.
Even the old timey ones which used napalm instead of gasoline.
It doesn't specify what kind of flamethrowers
Fair.
are illegal or legal. So if
Fair
you can
enough,
make
then.
your own napalm, which is not inherently difficult, by the way.
No, it's not.
I know there's a couple different recipes, usually involving styrofoam, old oil, and maybe some gasoline. But we're not playing chemists today, gentlemen.
The first thing that popped into my head when you said that is that part from King of the Hill where Peggy and Hank are in bed, and then she's talking about a new cleaning recipe, and she's mixing ammonia and bleach, and he's like, "Oh, Peggy,
That's the
that's
recipe for mustard gas."
Yes.
That's actually the mainstream media posted how you can. I think I saved the photo somewhere. I'll have to find it later. But they posted all the different cleaning chemicals and how to not or what not to do with them, which was mix this chemical and this chemical together. And it was showing them the chemical formula for mustard gas, chlorine gas, chloroform, and like 2 other different chemicals. Like you just gave every rapist the chemical for chloroform, and you gave everybody else that wants to do any kind of damage to anybody anywhere a way to make mustard gas, which we bitched at the Germans for using, but because they refused to stop using mustard gas, we said we're going to continue to use shotguns.
The Germans
Diesel
are
and Jello.
always the first and last to cry war crime.
Yeah. If you hear Germany say war crime, just laugh. Just war crime. Sure. I'm going to make the Geneva Convention look more like a suggestion and a to-do list. Which technically, if you look at the Geneva Convention, they frown upon mass punishment for people. Which means every time you've gone to school and the teachers made you all stay late because of one person, they violated the Geneva Convention. Just a heads up. Food for thought. The military loves to violate the Geneva Convention for mass punishment. I can tell you that right now.
I'm trying to
Well,
figure out what's going on here. We're not getting
I'm pretty-
comments from some of our Facebook pages.
It's Facebook blocking us again.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
blocking
excuse
us on Chasing Wolf's page. They're blocking us all their comments.
Excuse me. Yeah, if you're getting if your comments aren't coming through, go to our YouTube, go to our Twitch, go to our Second
Go to
Amendment
Bill
Ranch
of-
page.
Go to the Bill of Rights Network page. See, Pastor Gary was in on Chasing Wolf's page. We didn't see his comments come up at all in our StreamYard.
Strange.
Yep. So, happy Facebook? Happy? Does
Yeah,
this
you're
make you
happy now. Got caught.
Mhm. Well,
Big
there's
text
nothing.
censor. You're right, Bocephus. It's big tech censorship. That's what it is.
Why do you
And
think
the,
I
and the
was?
worst part about it, it's one of our hosts' Facebook page.
Yeah. Why do you think
He,
I'm not
he
worried
ain't
about
gonna
you
be
getting
happy.
the
When I tell
followers?
him that, he ain't gonna be happy.
Oh no. Oh
No.
no.
And he's got a long arm all the way up.
See,
Also, Cameron, earlier on you were talking about not having a beard in the Navy. That reminded me of a story that one of my friends who went into the British Navy told me about. So you can have a beard in the British Navy, but you've only got 2 weeks to grow it, and it's got to be a certain length. Otherwise, you've got to shave it all off.
the funny part is now the military is accepting religious ideologies. So if you go in and claim Norse paganism and Norse religion, of a beard was a status symbol and all this different crap. But if you go in and say, due to my religion, I need to have a beard, they can't say no. They have to allow it, and it doesn't matter. As long as you give them a religious guideline, like lengthwise, and there are military members right now going through claiming Norse paganism and growing full beards in the American military.
I think my favorite one for that, though, is if you declare yourself as a Pastafarian. That's right, Pastafarian. You are legally allowed to wear a colander on your head in your driving license photo.
Oh, I saw the guy you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Flying spaghetti monster.
Yep.
flying
Problem is,
spaghetti
gas
monster.
masks don't work with beards. Actually, Chris, they do have gas masks that go around your neck now. You just slide the whole hood on. They're more expensive, and you can actually get a seal with certain masks over facial hair this length. Now,
Yeah.
what it was when it was down here, it's a little more difficult. But I also have a weird ass head, anyways. So getting a seal with any kind of mask is a joke in the first place. So
Hey, they must love our after-hour show here. We're getting a lot
Yeah.
more viewers.
we continued going.
Welcome to the show, folks.
Oh no, welcome to the shit show. This is what it's turned into.
Hey,
Taint waxing,
hair
head
cutting, hair
shaving,
dyeing,
hair dyes,
hair
chest
shaving.
Welcome to the after hour.
There you go. It's the
We-
after hour.
We've
I-
even had a picture of Boris Johnson playing football.
I told you, the more you let me go, the funnier I get.
I'll go the rest of the way then.
Yeah.
Ooh. I don't drink like I used to, and it's straight whiskey right now. So
Oh,
Yeah, well, hold on. I'll be.
the show will
Give me
get
5 minutes
better
and
in
I'll
20 minutes.
Hurry up and come.
I mean, I've
come
been
get-
drinking on this. It started here today.
Oh, Lord.
Ah, fair.
Now we're down to here, and it's 70 proof.
What is the drink of your choice for the evening? Jack?
I have actually got a special one, right? So in the UK we got something called squash. It's like liquid Kool-Aid, and I've got it in my
I'm pretty
Faith
sure
in America
Kool-Aid-
jar.
I'm pretty sure Kool-Aid is already liquid in the first place.
I know you get powder over there too, though.
You know,
Yeah. Mary says, finish it off.
I'm taking my time. Thank you.
He'll feel real good in the morning when he goes to work.
Oh, exactly. That's what I'm trying to avoid. That's why I've been pacing myself and maintaining throughout the evening.
Just chug 2 gallons of water before you go to bed. You're
Yeah.
fine.
And he didn't drink like that at Warrior Fest when I met him.
No, I don't like drinking anymore. But I went fishing yesterday. I haven't drank in about a month and a half. And I had 2 beers earlier. And so I was like, I'm going to have some drinks tonight. I
Nothing
wanted
wrong with
to,
that.
if as long as I maintain it to every now and again, I don't mind it. The problem was I used to be a very big alcoholic. And I admit that I was an alcoholic. Now I can control it and say, you know, if I go a place that I know there's going to be alcohol the majority of the time, I'll take an Uber. But if I'm drinking at home, who's to say I just have, I mean, usually it's 2 beers a week, but every now and again it'll be 8, 10, 12 beers, and this stuff is weaker than I thought it was. So plus, I need something to drink on during the show. But I don't like to drink. I haven't been drunk in probably about a year, 2 years now, something like that. So I'm just not a fan of getting drunk anymore. I hate how I feel when I wake up.
Right.
Oh,
If you
Been
want
there and
to
done that.
see people drunk, you want to wait until me and him get over to the US, because we have alcohol taxes that are through the roof. We cannot wait to get some cheap booze.
Well,
his eyes like, yeah.
I bet their taxes are outrageous on alcohol.
The
over
funny
there.
part is, here in America, you can make your own alcohol, and
Yeah,
as
we can too.
as long as it's under a certain quantity, doesn't matter how much you make.
If it's for self-consumption, you can make just about as much as you want.
We can
Yeah.
make it in any
15
strength or
gallons.
quantity.
Yeah, as long as it's for self-consumption, you can make as much as you want.
Right.
Oh shit! In that case, I'm gonna die in like 2 days.
Well, you're gonna die in about 2 months because it's gonna take about a month to get everything.
Right.
And
You
another
got to
month,
ferment
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
then you
Fair,
gotta
fair.
make it. So,
Drive
But
through
after that, it's
margarita.
just
place.
2 days.
Carl, what we can do is get our alcohol license, and these two will make their own alcohol. And when they get blackout drunk, we'll bottle it and then sell it as Second Amendment Ranch moonshine.
Hey, you ought to
Oh.
see all this stuff that's popping up around this country. We got wineries that popped up left and right. We got Levi Garrison down here that makes their own beer.
They have a
We got
drive-through.
drive-through. We got drive-through bars in Texas.
Mhm.
If Gavin Newsom, California's governor, can make wine, we can make money off of it too.
Yep.
Yeah, Ron, Denise's husband makes good wine.
Larson
good
makes
wine.
really good mead. I gotta say that. I have tried Larson's mead. It's really nice.
I've been looking for a good mead.
Viking blood.
Had it. It's
Yeah.
all right.
Fair enough.
It's all right. You really think my ass want to have Viking blood meat? Like, come on.
I just had to check.
Hey, I want to meet this Bocephus, this drill sergeant. He's got a small steel.
I gotta
Fits
find.
right in with this.
I gotta find this mead place again. They sell you like they've got probably 30, 40 different kinds of meads. They had a blueberry one that sounded real good. I was wanting to try. But
I hope they make it the proper way, because in that case it should be fermented from honey and then added blueberry flavor to the honey.
well, actually, if you remember right, original Viking mead had honey and hops.
That's true. They did flavor it with
But because of the what is it, the FDA or alcohol ATF, you
Mhm.
can't mix different kind of alcohols like that. So barley and hops being a beer based alcohol, having mead. So even mead we have today, you can't get authentic. You would have to make authentic mead to get the real
Right.
real deal.
Yeah.
Well, you
'cause
look
we
at
had,
how many moonshiners went legal around here.
we had
big time.
a Jack Daniels product here in the UK, which you didn't have in the US, and that was Jack Daniels cider. That stuff was horrid.
That's why they didn't bring it to America. You'll learn anytime you find shitty alcohol that comes out of America, the reason why it came out of America and wasn't in America first was because they were testing it.
Yeah.
If you
Also-
got crappy alcohol from somebody in America, it's crappy to you
Yep.
because you were the test dummy. They didn't want to sell it here and let
No.
us know they made it.
Right.
Also, how much is a bottle of Budweiser over there? That's the question.
A
'Cause
bottle of Budweiser.
How
depending
big
on-
a bottle?
Like a single, normal size bottle about this big.
$2.
At a bar, $2 to $3. If you
Yeah.
if you go to a gas station or a grocery store, you can get a 12-pack for like $16.
Yeah.
£4 a bottle.
Ooh. Mary says 3.
Personally, I don't drink Budweiser because it's got a similar effect to rolling around a canoe because they're both so close to water. But
That's almost $6 a beer. So double what we charge over here at the high side. And Mary, it's only $3 at certain bars. Plus, you have to consider happy hour. And again, if you buy your own beer from the gas station or anything, like
About a single is about 3.5.
a tall boy is about
Yeah, a tall boy. I mean, tall.
Bo Cephas, you and me can be friends.
Shiner is the best beer.
I've heard that you guys have.
You don't drink Lone Star?
No, I drink my Shiner.
I've heard you guys have bottles called growlers. Is that correct?
Yeah.
That's something different in the UK. That is another word for lady bits.
Okay, that cannot be correct. $2.38. That cannot be correct. It's going to be before taxes.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Lone Star either.
Yeah, that's what Bo Stevens says too.
I saw him pop up. Like, I like my Shiner, Ziegenbach, Bud Light, Budweiser.
Bud Light, Busch Light.
I'll have a Busch every now and again.
Now, if I want to go real good, Michelob. I love my Michelob.
If I want to go real good, I'm getting me a Guinness.
Yeah, it's all right.
I just buy Brewdog because I got shares in the company. I get a discount. They've actually got a brewery in Columbus, Ohio now, and they do flights from their Glasgow facility to Columbus.
Wow.
He's Bo Cephas. I'm not a private. I don't drink Lone Star. Well, yeah, I make good enough money where I can drink the better beer.
It's like you get down there in Hamilton, right down road from us. They got Levi Garrison. They've got 13 of their home brews in there.
You remember as a kid, parents saying that'll put your parents, friends, family, this will put hair in your chest?
Yeah.
I think I did that too much.
I didn't drink the right stuff then because it didn't work.
It's weird.
I mean, my parents never.
It's
my
weird
parents
because I
never-
ended up having it on my back.
I mean, my parents never did that. I do have a distinct memory, though, of whenever I got too fussy, they dipped my pacifier in something and just shoved it in my mouth, and I just passed out.
We do that with whiskey.
Oh my god, why did you just say white lightning? I hope that's something different in the US, because in the UK that's white cider and the stuff is vile. It's like
No.
pink thinner.
White lightning will knock you on your ass.
Someone
Really,
pull
I
up a
want it.
picture. Someone pull up a picture of white lightning because I got to see where it is in the US compared to the UK because it comes
It's
in a
moonshine.
massive bottle. All right, so
Yeah.
in the UK it's white cider. So it's distilled from apples. It's been bleached white and it's about this big in a 3-liter bottle, and it's something like 20%.
White lightning here in America is something closer to like 90%.
It's like Everclear.
No, it makes Everclear look like sipping
Yeah,
drink.
it does.
Real moonshine, and I'm not talking about the bull crap you can buy at the store. I'm talking about Bubba back in the backwoods.
We're
making
talking
moon-
popcorn.
You sip it out of a jar.
The big guy that made moonshine.
We're talking. This stuff will start a car that has been dead for 5 years.
Oh yeah, back when they used to run it, they used to pour it in the tank because it was better than the gasoline was.
Yeah,
I mean, fair enough.
I had a buddy in Georgia who made moonshine. I'm talking about the right way. He made a bottle of apple cider moonshine, and all he brought was the one mason jar to our friend's house. And me and Seth, the guy that we were drinking, the buddy, I can't remember his name, that made the moonshine, dropped it off and left. We got through about half of that jar of moonshine, and both of us blacked out.
Yep.
That's maybe 4 shots apiece.
Oh yeah.
Maybe 4 shots apiece, and we were done.
And back in the day when they made moonshine, if it wasn't made correctly, you drank it, you could go blind.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because it was that
Quicksilver
bad.
poisoning.
Oh yeah, big time. But yeah. But now a lot of them moonshiners that did that down in Tennessee and Kentucky and everything and up through here, they all went legal.
It hurts. And that's when I was like a real alcoholic, drinking daily,
Mhm.
meaning I could put a 36 pack of beer under me in a night and not feel a thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Been there, done that.
Yeah. That's the difference between moonshine and everything else. Doesn't matter how big Billy Badass you are. Moonshine will knock you out like Mike Tyson.
It'll even give you a lisp just like Mike Tyson.
That's right.
Hey, man, when you can't feel your face anymore, you know it's going to be a good night. Woo!
No, that's when you actually go and tell your body, hit me in the face. I want to see if I'm completely numb or just partially.
Just cold caught me. Let me see how bad it really is right now. Just do it. Yeah, I didn't feel that at all. I gotta go to the hospital now.
Do not give that to last, and we may have another incident with a cow.
And it's not cow. And it's not cow tipping. But we could take them. We could take them snipe hunting.
Yeah, we could.
What's a snipe?
Oh man, it's
It's this little bird. It's flightless, but it can jump really good.
and run like hell,
Yeah, they run like crazy, man.
and they're hard to find.
So you got to kind of come together, push them in from the sides, and jump with your buddy.
Yep.
So you either catch the bird or you have a huge collision with your buddies.
Yeah,
I've
pretty
been,
much.
I've
Yeah.
been meaning to try noodling for a while.
Oh, that's also noodling is also a very, very bad idea. Because if you don't wear any gloves, if you look at real noodlers out of Louisiana and Florida,
Their arms are
they're
ripped.
usually missing something here.
Digits, part of their skin and hide and all that.
Because
Yeah.
sometimes it's not a catfish that's in there. It could be a water moccasin, a crocodile,
Snapping
excuse
turtle.
me, gator, a snapping turtle. I thought about noodling, and then I started looking into it, and I'm like, it's a really bad idea.
Yeah.
See, I have good-looking hands. I like my hands. I want to keep my hands exactly how they look.
And
I
they
have a
will
rule
be
on
Now, is
terrible.
Is noodling legal in Texas?
I believe so.
I know it is in Oklahoma. They got a TV show about it up there.
Cameron, I have a full-on jousting suit of armor. You borrow the gauntlet and you can do that without any worries.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, if you put me in a suit of armor, I'm going swimming with sharks or gators.
Yeah, you're going swimming on the bottom.
I mean,
Yeah.
just give me a scuba tank, and I'm going boxing.
That's right.
And you're never coming up again because you're not leaving that armor on the bottom of the sea.
I'll walk back up.
Eventually,
Let's schedule
we
a
have
boxing
we'll have a
match.
cable attached to him and pull him up.
Let's schedule a boxing match for Cameron against a kangaroo.
Oh,
Oh crap!
I have 2 requests: a cup and brass knuckles.
And the
Fair.
kangaroo has to be drunk.
Oh hell!
Can you just imagine a kangaroo like, "Whoa."
Give it some white lightning.
Yeah.
It's either going to be drunk and go like this, or it's going to be 10 feet tall and bulletproof.
Yeah.
That's why I want my brass knuckles.
Is it?
I want my punches to actually hurt this thing, not just piss it off.
Yeah,
The
but
thing
imagine,
is, everyone thinks they punch you. They don't. They'll bite you too.
No, they'll
And kick
rock
ya.
back on that tail and kick the shit out of you.
they're just not that
Here's-
cute little animal, you know.
Here's a funny little tidbit about boxing animals for you. For those of you that remember the movie Blazing Saddles,
Yep.
the
Yeah.
gentleman that played Mongo actually punched the horse and
Yeah.
killed it.
Yeah. He did.
He punched a horse to death.
Yep.
That actually happened in the town where I grew up as well. This guy had a horse. He was a bit rowdy, so he used to just knock him lightly on the temple. One day, he knocked him very lightly on the temple. The horse just fell, stone dead. Okay.
Oops.
Did you call the French to come and remove it?
No,
They would
we don't have that many French. We got the Canadians.
I
to
mean,
do
if
it.
you
Close enough.
call the French to remove a dead animal, they're probably going to give it a disease, build a trebuchet, and launch it over a castle wall.
I mean, fair enough. They did that to cause disease.
Just saying.
Now, all your horses die in Texas. They taking them down to the border so they got something to eat.
Oh god.
I mean, there was a Burger King that got caught using horse meat down here.
Oh, we
Oh,
had
that
a
ain't-
massive thing in the UK over it. Like there was people there was people going mad about horse meat in frozen lasagnas, hot pockets, Burger Kings. The supermarket Tesco didn't get business for 3 weeks because they thought all the beef was horse.
Meat
And-
is
Well,
meat.
And there
We
was
had
a
a-
guy who
We
dressed
have a
up
meat
as a
factory
horse.
plant right outside of town here, maybe 5 miles, right? They were going to start butchering horses and start selling horse meat. They got shut down before they ever opened their doors
Why is horse meat such a problem for people to eat?
because it can't be approved by the FDA.
Like, I don't see a problem eating horse meat at all. Like, it's food. Beef. It's what's for dinner. Like, does that not ring any bells? It
Yeah,
looks like beef. It smells like beef. It cooked just like beef. It's for dinner.
right.
As long as it's not like going to give me some insane diseases like pig. We have dozens of problems with eating pigs. Worms,
Right.
parasites, all sorts of different shit.
Right.
Like, I'd rather eat a horse than a pig.
It's actually healthier than beef, Bocephus says.
Eating
I don't know.
Eating horses is a big thing in Italy, but Italy does get their sides confused a lot of the time. They like
Yeah.
to switch between the two.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, I agree with that.
I got to go out to the kids' farm, and they had a alpaca that got real mean out there, so they put it down and had it butchered.
I see no problem with that.
They had it ground up in hamburgers, so I got to go out and get some and try it. And see.
Hey, man, I am a firm believer in utilizing everything that you kill. If you kill a horse, there's beef, there's meat there. Like, use it. And if it goes to me or my dogs, I really don't give a shit. Some ate it.
And Bocephus won't eat chicken.
I'll eat chicken. I like chicken.
yeah, chicken's nice.
I had some chicken wings last night. I love me some buffalo wings.
I don't eat turkey very often though, because I'm afraid one of them's going to see me eating it, and one of them's going to come mess me up. Because turkeys terrify me.
Well,
You
in
know
that
what's
case,
a
you should
more
eat Stu's
terrifying?
Sneaky, though.
Yeah, I was gonna say the more terrifying animal in that situation is a goose. Why don't you go eat a goose and see what his buddies do?
No, he'll quit eating pork when he gets to Texas. Take him out in the country.
Show him some of the hogs.
Show him the hogs that are wild out there that'll eat your ass.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Oh,
watched
yeah,
a
we have
video of Gordon Ramsay hunting them with the U.S. Army. That was good.
Yeah.
But them wild boars, wild hogs down there, they are mean. Oh, they're mean. And Never let a hog get you on the ground because it'll eat you.
Oh,
No, well,
okay.
if he tried to gut me, I'll gut him as well.
That's why I always, when I go hog hunting, I always carry an extra gun. I take my personal carries with me.
And
So
a
I've
big
got-
ass knife.
Okay, I've got a couple of those too. I've always got my rifle with me, a pistol with me, and a big ass knife like that on me when I go hog hunting. No matter what, I'm
Right.
killing that little. You can come at me all you want. I took 50 Beowulf out with me and 6'5" Creedmoor at the same time. I ain't worried about that hog.
Oh yeah, because some of them hogs get pretty good size.
Yes,
No.
they do.
Me and Larson had a little conversation the other day. How annoyed would you get if I chambered an AR-15 in 303 British, and then I'd engraved on the side of it a massive Union Jack?
You want to be my friend, right? You want to associate, with me, right? Like, I'm not. I'm getting the vibe. You want to be friends, but that question right there, kind of, that question right there is like, hey man, I really want to get this shit kicked out of me by this guy. Put a
How
British.
about 545?
Oh, we had more ideas than this. Larson's idea was to have the case so when you open it, it plays the British national anthem.
Oh, a 308 AR-10 and 44 Magnum is my hog hunting guns. Awesome.
Well, we're in the same neck of the woods. Maybe we got to go hog hunting sometime. I've got a 308 myself.
My favorite round is 6.5 by 55 Swedes.
Oh, here he goes again.
6.5. What?
By 55 Swede. 6.5 by 55
I
Swedish.
think that's
is
the
what it's
6.5
called.
Grindle.
No, yeah, Grindle is something you guys come up with.
Yeah, it's still a 6.5 round.
It is 6.5 still.
6.5 by 55.
Can we kick this guy?
I'm not being funny, but by the time that case fully opens, if I was at a Texas gun
So-
range, I'd have 6 rounds in my back.
It's a little longer
Yeah.
than it's a little longer than the Creedmoor, but slower. So that's what they're comparing it to. Is the 6.5 by 55 Swede is a crappier 6.5 Creedmoor. That's all they said about it.
Fair enough.
Because all they said is it's got about a third of an inch longer, but it's going 150 to 200 feet per second slower. So, little extra length. I mean, if you like the 6.5, you might as well go for the 6.5 Creedmoor or Grindle. 300 PRC.
I mean, there isn't a round I've had that shoots more on point and as nicely as 6.5 Swedish.
Yeah, because you've
Very
got
nice
all
recoil.
the really good surplus Swedish Mausers over there.
That's fair.
So 300 PRC. God, it's meant for bigger. I currently want another gun. God damn you, Bocephus.
What'd you find now?
The 300 PRC. I like it. I like it a lot.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Actually, that is a good question. What do you use to take down a bear? I've never even seen a bear.
45, 70, 30
30
on
odd
6,
six.
30, 30.
Put this in perspective. The closest I've come to a bear is Yogi Bear.
You'll come to Texas, and I'll be the closest thing that comes to a bear.
Right,
And then we'll bring you up to Missouri, and the closest thing you'll see to a bear is a bear.
right. Little bitty black bear.
I have seen bears, but
But then you go up to Montana, and then you get into grizzly bears up there.
Both
That'd
Cephas,
be
my
sweet.
precision rifles are 22 LR and 338 Lapua.
338 Lapua.
I still want to get. There's two guns that I've been waiting for though, and that's still the Taurus Raging Judge Magnum and the Marlin 1895 SBL 4570 gun. Those are the two calibers that I have been waiting for and waiting for and waiting for, and now I really like the 300 PRC. So screw you.
The big guns up here for deer hunting and stuff like that up here are 243, 30-06, 30-30, and 25-06.
Savage Arms has a very nice 300 PRC. It's another bolt action. I don't know how I feel about bolt action, but I don't see precision rifle being semi-automatic.
So the biggest question I've got for you guys is, what am I going to be able to take down with the 303 British? Because I'm going to be having my gun transferred over to there.
Ooh, that is nice.
Right? Well, let me see what your 303 British looks like. Use 22 to 250 for deer
Yeah.
hunting. 303.
Yeah, but the deer you hunt down there aren't as big as our deer up here.
I mean, it looks like they're comparing 303 to a 308. Where are you at?
That's the case you could hunt anything up here.
Yeah, pretty much. 303 is an older round using 303 as room cartridge. 303, 308 is
You can
not
even
good.
take down an elk.
So the 303 British is a taller and fatter round. It's a 7.7 by 56 versus the 7.62 by 51. So it's a little bigger than the 308 or 7.62 by 51. So yeah, you'd be able to take down a bear, possibly. What's bigger, elk or moose?
Moose is.
So you should be able to take down an elk.
You take down a moose.
I mean, moose is pretty damn big. I've seen some moose.
30-06, 308.
Here in
I've seen
Sweden,
them
they
taking them
have-
out with,
308.
yeah. I've seen them taken out with 30-30.
Damn.
To be fair,
Yeah.
I've seen people taking out moose with the round I was just talking about, the 6.5
Hey.
Swedish. So
If you can take a moose out with a bow and arrow,
yeah,
It's all about shot placement.
yeah.
Bo Cephas used a 22-250 to take a mule deer down. That's pretty good.
My logic behind everything I shoot is use the big enough
45
caliber
seven.
where when it goes through, you just leave a gaping watermelon-sized hole and it'll
Mhm.
bleed
So
itself
50
out.
cal.
Right.
We've had this conversation before. You can't call it hunting if you have to take it back in a bucket.
The hell you can't. Is that animal dead? Yeah? Guess what? Hunting.
Is there any meat left on it? Yes, Nin's meat.
Yeah, it's all
Oh.
ground beef.
Yeah. That's why I use my crossbow.
I mean,
2-inch
very
hole.
little damage. Yeah, very little damage to the actual meat.
See,
Nope.
now I've got to contact David and see if he's got a damn 3.
And a 45-70 will kill anything. You're right, it will.
It's another reason I want one.
Mm-hmm. I'd like to have a lever action. 45.
That's what I'm looking for. The Marlin 1895 SBL is a lever action.
Have you seen the Henry?
Yeah, I don't like the handle loop. The Marlin 1895 SBL has the bigger handle loop.
The bigger loop. The old, rifleman hoop.
And with bear paws like these, I kind of need the
Right.
space. But well, we ran our show about an hour long. Oops.
Hour and a half
Oops.
longer.
So we're gonna go ahead and call it today. Oh,
Yeah.
stop, Gunny. We're going to bed in a little bit. Because my dog, the dogs are starting to call me, which tells me, it's time for me to go to bed. One of them's on the bed, and the other one's nosing me to go to bed. Bocephus, that's the Marlin I'm talking about. The Marlin 1895 SBL is the only gun on the market that people have rated for a Tyrannosaurus Rex. And even on the Marlin website, I'm not kidding. If you go to the Marlin website and pull up the Marlin 1895 SBL and look at the animals it's rated for, the very last animal is a Tyrannosaurus Rex. And that is the gun that I have been wanting. So screw you, Mr. Bocephus. He showed me another gun I want, and then he told me he has a gun that I've been looking for.
God dang it.
Yep. But, ladies and gentlemen, we always love having you on these Sunday evenings. We look forward to having you again next week. I'm curious to see how y'all do in this next month on trying to get the follower count up.
2,000.
So 2,000 gets you everything. 1,000 gets you a couple things. 300 gets you a nose piercing. So hope y'all watched well, and remember the prices for what. If you want me to get waxed on certain areas, how much it's going to cost you there, because I ain't going to repeat that again. If you want to find out, you got to go watch through everything else. I have a Kimber in 1911, and I love it. I'm also looking for the Kimber Rapid Black Ice. Kimber does very good guns. Kimber does very good quality guns. I'm just a little curious about buying guns right now for the fact that the market is so overbought that things are on back order, and they're rushing to fill back orders and making mistakes on some of their products. I'm looking to purchase that one, the Kimber 1911. I got mine on sale. It's usually, you can find one for about $800-900 when they do sales, or depending on what generation it is. The Kimber Rapid Black Ice is usually about $1,300. So keep your eyes out. Kimber does good quality. I just don't like the hand scales they use. I wound up going and buying my own scales. But as I was saying, we'll see you next week. As always, I'm Cameron.
I'm Carl.
And these two knuckleheads are from across the pond. Chris, you asked your question too late. Get a hold of David over at Minuteman Ordnance. He'll be able to answer your question. As always, welcome to the Second Amendment Ranch, y'all.